Hello, 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 everybody. Hello, 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 everybody. Hello, hello, hello. It's so nice to see each and every one of you. Oh my gosh, chat. Chat. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for a very exciting stream? Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to those who are around. Hello, everybody. Let's get into it. Let's kick it. Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome back to a action-packed, crazy-tacular, fun-tastic episode of the Op Block. I am your one and only host for right now. I don't know that other people are otherwhere, but it's okay. Don't worry about it. It's Fauci EXE, your one-stop shop for everything commentary, news, and goings on the. You know what, chat? It's one of these days I will remember the doobly-doo thing. Like I'll remember it. I will remember you wherever you are that you'll find. But yes, everybody. Thank you, Nathan. Thank you for coming in live, dude. Thank you. I'm glad you've been enjoying the streams. I've been trying to put out a little bit more content here and there. Did you strain your voice? No, this is my normal voice. I just talk like this all the time. I don't really strain my voice too much unless I'm like yelling. I actually fixed the microphone. Why do you also have the Breaking Bad filter? I don't know. I will say one of my lights is dead. Not in my light box. My light box is fine. So my light box is always on this side. You will see the light box here. Warm. There we go.
Leo admitted to fearing Cloudy today on his live stream.
He does fear my wife, as he should. He should. Yes, it is Mexico, I guess, in here tonight. I don't know why. That has happened. Yes, we're going to talk about it today. Today was a really important day for those who don't know. Leia. Today was Leia's first day at the dog border, and it went very well.
I can't make coffee for another hour without getting bitched at for the noise, so this is gonna be one hell of a ride.
Listen, are you ready? Yappy! That's a Kamen Rider build reference. That is it's a build reference for those who don't know. I don't know why it's, like I said, I have to refix the camera somehow. I don't know what it is, but it keeps doing this where the colors change every single day. I don't like every single stream, the colors change. And I've refixed it multiple times. It just does this now. And so I have to live with it. Cause like if you see, right, you can see like my hand is like different colors from time to time. The color correction is getting weird, but it is what it is. Oh, for those who don't know, we actually today we watched. Yes, we were watching Zizette in the Discord. Yes, we did.
We watching Zeets in the Discord?
Yes, we did. We did watch Zeets in the Discord, or Zeets. I don't know how they're gonna say it.
The yellow is just mood lighting. It's fine.
Thank you, Cassie. Redhead, thank you for the 2. Cosmio, thank you for the 2. Thank you. Rain, obviously, thank you. Metalman, thank you.
Spoctoring begins.
I don't like the term spoctoring. Why is a spoctoring? Why is it a verb? Why have you done this to me? But yes, we watched. We have watched a bunch of stuff in the Discord today. We did watch the newest season of Kamen Rider today. You could find it live on Tokushatsu, which is a YouTube channel. It was super fun. You guys setting a time to watch. We watched it today. It is a little bit hard to set a time because Nim, you fuck.
I love your Simpsons cosplay, Falgi.
Fuck you, Nim. I don't know why I look like this today. But yes, the verb is like and subscribe, chat. The verb is like and subscribe. Nocturnal Nightmare, watching your stream to getting high and de-stressing, trying to learn memories and streams from games, silly face only to realize my guitar that we got secondhand is missing one and two tuning nubs. That's crazy. But yes, Kamen Rider, we watched the Zet today. It was really, really fun. You look like the artist in 101 Dalmatians. Why? Why did you do this to me? Why, Deep Sea? Why? Go fuck yourself, Deep Sea. Go fuck yourself. No, so yeah, we watched Zet today. Zet is the newest season that's currently simulcasting every Saturday, and it'll be up from Saturday to Monday, and then it'll go again on I believe it goes again on Friday, and then eventually they'll do like 5-episode mini marathons. A fucking amazing season. Like absolutely amazing. I camera work, characterization it starts really strong. It's so good. It's not the snack theme, that is Gav, which just finished.
Became a member. Celebrates 1 month of membership.
Thank you,
I emoji.
Thank you. I still have to finish Gav with Cloudy, because Cloudy and I have been watching it. It's how I got her into Kamen Rider. Gavu is great. It's a great season. I really think that it starts off strong. I think it doesn't really meander very much. Like the episodes are pretty quick. The choreo is really, really good. I like seeing the evolution that Geats started with its choreography in its dynamic camera work, and it carried over very much. Like Reiwa period has always been about dynamic. Greg,
what?
The font changed. It's impossible to read it now. I don't know why the font changed.
Okay, I did not do that. It would have been on your end.
I didn't do it either. Maybe I almost called it Fuda. Maybe Fuga. Fuda? But everybody, it's Uncool Greg. Greg, I was telling everybody about Kamen Rider.
Oh.
No! Why? Why did he leave me, chat? Why did he leave me? What happened to hello? I am saying, oh, it fixed itself. There you go.
It fixed before I left, so I don't know how that happened.
I don't know how it happened either. Oh, I also can see the Discord fuckery in real time. I still don't know what the problem is. I've fixed it like 1,000 times. I still got to figure out what's wrong one of these days. But hello, Greg. How are you, buddy?
I'm okay.
Okay. I don't know what's going on with my hair right now. I put product in it. I put my nighttime product in it, and it's like curling in a weird fashion. I'm getting a haircut on Tuesday morning. But yes, from camera work to everything, it is really, really fun. Falgi, plan on showing the world Kamen Rider Memory of Heroes? Are you talking about the game? No. I don't particularly like the game. Greg's voice is really, really nice. So I get to see you fresh. Yes, Cloudy. I'll have a haircut when you arrive. Obviously, for those who don't know, Cloudy will be here this week. Greg show flesh? Never. That's the whole point. Greg will never show flesh. That's the running gag. At 20K, you see flesh. Falgi, do you have any tips to get your mouse? My asshole cat brought in and it's hiding. Make your asshole cat do work.
That's your mouse now.
Yeah, it's your mouse. It's your pet. It's your extra pet. Go bald. I did that already. I had cancer. The cost was Gilla. The cost was cancer. Thank you for reminding me.
That's crazy.
But yes, we're gonna be doing more Kamen Rider stuff in the Discord later. Might go over some older Kamen Rider stuff, but definitely weekly we're gonna be going over new episodes. Fuck it, my hair's just gonna do whatever it wants today. It's you know what it is, guys. It's very humid here, so my hair is just doing whatever it wants. But yeah, we're gonna be going over more Kamen Rider stuff in the Discord, so keep an eye on it. We're gonna be watching new episodes of Zet every week if I can, and that is pretty much it. And Greg, if you want to join us, You should.
I cannot comprehend Kamen Rider. I understand it is Sentai.
Yeah.
I understand it's Super Sentai. I understand that is related to Power Rangers.
Uh-huh.
That's the extent of how much I can. It's not for me. It's just one of those things. It's not for me, and that's fine. And I can appreciate you guys appreciating it. I finally feel like my mom when I was really interested in Pokemon, and she's like, "Oh, good for you."
What the fuck? I'm your child?
No, you're like a child to me, not mine.
Chat, it hurts. Kamen Rider channel in the server. Ugh, not really. I don't know. I don't know yet. But yes, chat. We gather here today for so many things. As a hairstylist, your hair looks happy. Thank you. My hair is happy. I use products that Cloudy told me to use. Thanks, honey. Because I have curly hair. I didn't know I had curly hair before.
How did you not? I'm not going to get into it. I can't.
No, my hair was never curly before cancer.
I'm
Yes, Greg?
looking at Twitter. I'm going to keep my comments to myself.
What are you going to say about Twitter? What are you going to say?
Nothing. I'm not going to say anything about Twitter. I'm trying not to say things about you.
But you love me, though.
What does that have to do with me talking about you?
But you love me.
You're going to shut up eventually, and we're going to get to this topic that I have no idea what we're talking about.
It's okay. Well, we know a little bit about Spoctor through the series of things.
You might. I don't remember which one this is.
We'll get there. But more importantly, chat, I do want to highlight something real quick so everyone's kind of aware of some stuff that's going on with YouTube, because YouTube is being very weird right now. YouTube is being very weird. A lot of people are complaining about it. So let's get to the doobly-doo. Oh, God. Oh, so...
I love your Simpsons.
Thank you. So you missed it. We have 50 gifties for Andy Ditch 4-hour video and 50 with Lazy.
Who did this?
Lazy did this to us. Lazy did this to us last night. That's what happened when you left. Lazy wants us
I
to
know.
have money.
I was watching. I didn't expect Lazy to. What? These are supposed to be punishments.
Lazy enables.
Why?
But yes. But more importantly, for those who don't know or don't, oh, whoops, that's the good thing. It's the wrong window capture, by the way. Toastify. Thank God, that was the wrong window capture. So for those who don't know or don't care, YouTube is doing this weird thing with the restricted mode. It's like, for some people, it's just fucking turning it on. And for those who don't know, restricted mode will hide an entire channel's worth of content for you. But anything it deems not appropriate. So this is John Strife Plays, and he's showing... Josh, I always do this. Josh is showing the comparison between what restricted mode would look like on his channel and what it looks like off. So this is it off. So you see all these videos, and this is it on. This video gone, 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 this video gone. All of these videos gone. And if you do any type of, hey, it's Lazy. Hey, Lazy. Greg isn't happy with you right now.
I mean, I'm not happy with most people, so that's fine.
Yeah, it's okay. But yeah, the AI is literally hiding a lot of videos, and it's crazy because these are just it's an Alan Wake video. His Alan Wake video did great. It's
I watched it today.
To be doing good, and it's so look perfect example. This video sorry,
I forgot to tell you, we were talking about favorite video games. I love Kingdom Hearts, but Alan Wake is my favorite video game. I forgot to say that last time we were talking about video games.
Crazy thing, I think, and I don't know how correct I am, new Kamen Rider made an Alan Wake reference.
Or did they make a Twin Peaks reference?
Depends on how you feel about a light bulb. It's just literally how it depends if you feel the light bulb is an Alan Wake reference or a Twin Peaks reference. But that's okay.
I don't know enough about Kamen Rider.
But like, this is a perfect example. So this video, like what just came out?
Yeah.
It has 87,000 less views than it should normally have because of this. Yeah, we're going to watch the new Toastify video. But I cannot believe how complicated this is. Like, and I don't know if this is specifically for the UK, because I saw Chud Logic have issues with it too. But if this is specifically for, like, other places, like, and not just the US, like, or it is for the US and not other places, like, this is insane. This is ridiculous. YouTube continues to turn on features because moderation be damned, I guess. Turn it on like implicitly, and you have to learn how to turn it off. So again, to turn it off, all you have to do is like go to the actual like channel thing that you would click on in the corner, and then you see where restricted mode is, and you turn it off. It is like, get your YouTube license. God, fucking good thing. Good old US of A. I don't have to do that. But like, this is ridiculous. Like, I can't believe that this is happening. I think it's a step in calculation on whether or not you're watching adult content or not. Yes, but what's happening is that it's specifically restricting videos that it believes are adult content, or that would have like, or it believes, like the AI believes it could be an age-restricted video.
I'm looking at it too. It also says this setting only applies to this browser.
Yes.
So you'd have to activate it per browser or turn it off per browser.
As well as the phone. But like a perfect example is this. Like, why is Tomb Raider blocked, but not a game like 007? Why? Like
maturity
you know
rating? I don't know 007 maturity rating.
I mean, I don't think Tomb Raider has an M rating. Does Tomb Raider have an M rating?
Mm-hmm.
I never knew. But like, perfect example. Why is Clara Obscura Expedition 33
M rating?
It does not have an M rating. I thought it was T.
I'm fairly certain it's M rating.
I'm fairly certain it's T.
I'll look it up. Go ahead.
Claire Obscura 33 rating.
ESRB rating.
Yeah, thank you. ESRB. It is mature. I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. Alan Wake, I know, is mature.
Mm-hmm. Oh, actually, I think Alan Wake is teen.
Or is Alan Wake teen? That's actually interesting. What is Alan Wake ESRB? Yeah. So it's
crazy, weird.
It's like fucking arbitrary. And I don't think Dino Crisis was M rated. I think it was T, even with the blood. So like it's going crazy. It's just going.
Dino Crisis rated M.
Oh, is it? It's crazy.
Because of the blood.
Because Mirror's Edge cannot be rated M.
No. That's E or teen. Probably teen. Yeah. Actually.
Teen, probably. Because there's gunfire in it.
Yeah, teen. Blood, yeah.
What else are some of these? Can I open this image in new tab?
Right click.
Tab, yeah. It's just hard to see these. So like, let's look. Was I wrong about Anarchy Online? Sure. Don't know about Karos. Age of Conan, sure. Alchema Story? Don't fucking see that as anything.
Falgi only plays big boy games. Now let him watch his Japanese kids show.
Thank you. Why modern MMOs suck? I can't see that being an issue. Does an MMO need a story? Can't see why that's would be gone. Fucking EverQuest? Like this is insane. Like, this is absolute, its AI is going fucking crazy. Thank you, Brandy A. Thank you, Metal Man. Thank you, guys.
I bet the ones that are blocked have Tiggle Bitties and Badonks.
I don't know about that, but that's what, it's so incredible. It is arbitrary. And then I know who retweeted this was TK Mantis. TK Mantis also had issues where he misses all of his entire channel's gone on restricted mode, And I like TK Mantis a lot. I like his videos. So like to go from all of his videos to 2 is absolutely insane. But I just kind of want to get that out of the way. If you don't even know if your restricted setting is on, go check it, because you could be, I don't really care. Listen, fucking live stream. If you're in our Discord, you're doing it. When I was just watching the Saros video about this, yeah, like this is pretty crazy. The AI restricting is, the AI restricting what it deems to be adult content is top on the recent debunking, or you mean debunking? It just seems like it doesn't really know, like the AI is just being weird. So again, click your profile, see if you're on restricted mode. If you're not, perfect. If you are, turn it off. Listen, you don't see our videos, but whatever, right? But if you're not seeing majority of the content that you're subscribed for, like what the fuck? Very inappropriate. It is a weird invasion of privacy at this point. But yes, chat, enough of that preamble. Chat. You've seen the thumbnail. Now, I not to toot my own horn, but the thumbnail is very good. I meant debunking. A lot of creators are losing their ability to make money. Yes. I only clicked the beginning of it. I don't know why it's all clicked. Very weird. But yes, chat, you've seen the expertly crafted thumbnail by me. Just want to say it. With the help of all of the mods in the Discord. But yes, Toast, I've known about this video for a period of time. Toastify was making a Spoctor Tech, Spoctor Theory video, whatever the fuck you want to call them at this point. This is going to be really interesting. How much do you know about Spoctor again? So I know about the 2 dramas. I know about the hard drive, which is the one that like exploded him. And I don't know so much about the first one. The only one I know about the first one was the weird illusion that a 17-year-old, where like Ponder makes it okay to say a 17-year-old could potentially receive nudes from like a 14-year-old because she just like wants to fucking go there and like make weird lawyer LARP because they're both minors, but still like it's the exchanging of nudes regard. Like it's a weird, like the dating, but the nudes exchanging is a problem. Like it's a weird fucking lawyer LARP. And it's like, I get so annoyed with it. It is one of the most annoying things that I've seen. But yes, we're going to go over it. We are going to listen to it. I want to make it very clear because I've spoken with Toastify about this. He may pop in and out of the chat. This is only part 1 of a 2-part video. There is a lot to Spoctor. It involves a lot of the top players in the ACC who are not Lio, from what I understand. But it involves like Fighost. It involves a lot of the people that we've covered. Nezzy Monster, Fighost, Ponder, a bunch of other people. And it's crazy. It's wild. But yeah, we're going to be really diving into it. Fuck you. Jar even a little bit. Yeah. There's so many people involved with this. And the part 2 is literally just going to be the FCK involvement. Sai's not going to like that. Lia's not going to get involved. Listen, let's be honest. Sai is too busy fighting my chatters in comments of other people's videos. It's actually embarrassing. I don't know what to tell you. Somebody wishes that they were relevant. But that's not the point, chat. The point is, we're here. We're everywhere. I think it's time. To get in. Greg, are you ready? I'm going to share the screen, but are you ready?
No, I mean, I don't really care. I don't. This is all predicated on you remembering this. I say you as in like everybody else remembering this stuff. But if you can't remember, other people like Toastify will remember for you.
Yes.
So like, I don't know any of these people, and I kind of feel blessed for not having this knowledge. So Toastify wants to teach me something, sure.
Yeah. Listen, it's fine. If you don't know who Sai is, it's fine. It's a community joke at this point.
I'm talking about all the ACC goons.
No. I'm talking about the chatters that are asking questions. It's fine.
What you're talking to me?
Yeah, but chatters are asking questions.
I don't care about them. I thought we were hanging out.
I care about that. Okay, I love you. Please don't hit me. Greg, are you going to stop hitting me?
I have a knife in my hand.
I mean, if you cut me, at least make it last.
I don't know what that means, and I don't know if that's what you want. It's a hobby knife. I am playing with plastic spacemen.
Greg, stop bullying him. See, chat.
I'm not bullying him. He'll know when I'm bullying him.
The more you tip, the less Greg bullies.
That's not true. I'll bully him more.
No, chat. If you tip, he will stop bullying me.
I guess I'll have to tip to find out.
Yeah, tip to find out. All right, Toastify, we get it. You're a good editor. Fuck.
Anyone from the art commentary community or ACC will tell you it was always a hectic mess. This online collective of artists critiquing each other for their art had spiraled out of control over the years.
I've loved the stars too fondly. Thank you for the 5. That means, chat, you have hit the first goal of the night. Yes, everybody. Oh, Metal Man with another $5. We hit the Oreo.
More bully.
Yes, more bully, and it's time to feed that dog. Chat, you know what time it is here at the Op Block. Anytime we hit a goal, we feed that dog. And she was such a good girl today. She met a bunch of different animals. She did such a good job, chat.
Greg, please bully him for me.
Wow, that's crazy. Feed that dog. Oh my God, guys, you guys are going crazy right now.
Actually, keep bullying Fauci.
No! But it's time to feed the puppers. It's time to give her treats. It's time to feed that dog now. On the Op Block stream tonight. Come here, girl. Ooh, girl, look at her. Look at that girl. Look at her go. Look at her go. Look at her go. Look at her go. Good girl. She met a lot of other dogs today. She was a very stressful little girl, and now she gets to chill with all of you. Let's get back to the video.
Collective commentary community or ACC will tell you it was always a hectic mess. This online collective of artists critiquing each other for their art had spiraled out of control over the years. The pockets of infighting between
This is I don't know who does Lanza's art, but this is a really fucking good thumbnail. I love this Don't Starve art. It's really interesting. I actually really like this motif.
these creators lasted for so long that by the end, it
Oh
left
no!
barely anyone standing.
Peaches!
Most of the viewers couldn't even remember
Oh
why it
no,
had begun.
Toby Majestic! I know all these people now! I know so many of them now! I hate it here.
You could say that this was all predictable, but it was easy to lose focus in a swirling mess of videos
I watched that video. I watched it.
and claims thrown back and forth. The calm voices of reason seemed to be a breath of fresh air, and one of them was Spoctor.
Hey, look, that's the photo I actually used for the thumbnail. I didn't even know he used this. Remember to like and subscribe, chat. Remember to like the video. Smash that like button. Let's fucking hit those goals today. And if we hit 50 gifties, you guys get a special lazy bedhead stream. Maybe featuring special art. Who the fuck knows? That's all I'm going to say.
Also known as Spoctor Tech, for many years, Spoctor's channel was a living success story. What began as a young artist poking fun at others had transformed into a pillar stone for his community. Between these two events were a flurry of devastating allegations that became infamous due to their scale and how vindictive the accusers turned out to be. The clearing of those allegations became somewhat of a gold standard in the community for years to come.
God,
and from then onwards,
the fact that we have seen a lot of these videos kind of scares me. It feels like, is this what you guys feel like in the ACC? When you see these retrospectives, like, take, like, the thumbnails of videos, and been like, oh, how wrong was I to believe this at the time? I feel tortured. It's fucking insane. It's so fucking good right now.
Spoctor changed his content and tried to be more neutral. He took a far more thoughtful and considerate view towards his subjects, something rarely seen in the ACC at all. But Spoctor's presentation of himself became more and more dubious, and unbeknownst to almost everyone, he was hiding a secret reminiscent of his past. When others called his
Spoctor Tech says, I have an immense regret. Yippee yee k yay fesh, says Greg. What do they say, Greg?
What? Who?
The second person.
What's the? Hold on. Who? Let me tab in.
You weren't watching?
Watching what?
Greg.
Tech says, I have immense regret.
No, I said Tech. You say the next one.
What's the next one? What's that name say?
Yippee yee k yay fesh.
I know, I just wanted you to say it again. I'm so sorry for overreacting and being so dependent on you.
Tech goes on to say, a while ago I was crushed, snapped, and flushed my flash drive down the toilet.
I should have kept my distance, honestly.
No recovery. Oh god, I can't see that. No recovery, they're gone. I can't be who I was anymore.
nature into question, it was only a matter of time until that secret was finally revealed. Those who have paid attention to Spoctor's story remember it as somewhat of a tragedy that came out of nowhere. Yet, throughout his career, there always seemed to be hints of what was going on. A man not exactly what he presented himself as, yet still insulated by his reputation.
Bow. Bow.
So,
Bow, bow.
is Spoctor like a super doctor? Super doctor Spoctor. Is that what this name comes from?
No, it's just
Spoctor.
I don't know. Maybe we'll learn where the name comes from if we pay attention. Gregory.
Not my name.
Gregathy.
Also not my name.
Gregory.
Not my name.
Gregaling-dong.
It sounded like a slur.
Hidden in plain sight.
Despite being pretty open about his emotions later down the line, Spoctor has never given us much insight into his early life. We know he was born April 10th, 2001, and for a long time his channel's About section only read saying he was an animation enthusiast, huge raptor lover. We're also aware he has ADHD and would later become a furry. Maybe
No way.
That is... Okay, so Toastify. Already 1 point down, he is not a furry, he's a scaly. Two different things. You know what, Toastify? I'm really kind of upset. I cannot believe that you got scalies incorrect. That's really unfortunate. They're the exact same thing. No, he's a scaly. They're not the same thing.
It's a different community. They hate one another.
They do. They fight all the time.
There was
they
a civil
fight
war.
all the time. Are fish sonas scalies? No, they're blubbers.
I don't know if that's true.
I don't know if there's a fish thing.
be influenced by his online activity. Spoctor first began posting to YouTube under the name of Spoctor Tech.
Gregulars, what do your tiefling eyes see?
What do they see, Gregulus?
I don't have a taking the hobbits to Isengard portmanteau off the top of my head. I don't know what I can merge out of that. They've taken the Spoctor to what did this guy do? I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to learn here. Stop putting me on the spot.
Okay, we'll continue. I love you, buddy. I love you.
As early as 2013. Don't get your hopes up though, these aren't much but mere videos of speed paints. It wasn't until late 2016 that he began posting more critical videos on his new channel, Spoctor Theory.
First thing that I'd like to...
Okay, so is it Spoctor Theory or Spoctor Tech? I fucking changed the thing because he says Spoctor Tech. I'm so confused!
I guess it could have just been
think
Spocker.
that this kind of shit is
Yeah,
fine.
probably.
Now, if you ask me, I didn't find anything comedic about going to someone's character and telling them that it absolutely looks like complete shit.
Oh, so I knew. Okay, so to be fair, I also knew about the voice changer. He wanted the voice change to be older. Very weird, but okay. I mean, not weird. Like, obviously, people change their voices, but yeah.
His videos came from platforms like DeviantArt, and the rants that those creators would make on each other. For a couple of months, he didn't see much, but his big break was from an arising community at that time known as the animation meme community. This was a new generation of online artists,
Not Sashly!
who posted animations based on short clips and music. And as they were all pretty young, it's obvious that bad videos and pointless drama would happen.
Not Toxikai!
Spoctor's coverage was the perfect whirlwind, and these videos would launch his career into stardom. Even at this point, his takes appeared to be a lot more measured on serious.
Spoctor plays Ponytown, OC Roast Volume 3, Sleep Quing versus Spoctor. Art theft / copying, why it's bogus.
Topics. A pretty good sign for
No Square / bipolar meme controversy. Huh. Greg, read the description.
I've suddenly forgotten how to read.
Read the description of the first one, motherfucker.
I don't know how to. It's gone.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Read the fucking description of the first one.
It's gone. The ability's been taken from me.
Okay.
You'll have to read it.
Okay, so, oh God. Let me spell it out for some of you. I do not support sexual assault. I support rape victims. I don't support people being overly sensitive. I'll upload weekly now, every Saturday night.
Clip it, chat. Clip it. You heard him say it.
What
Clip
the
it.
fuck? What the fuck is happening? Insane.
a 15-year-old. Although he was still hiding behind a
Voice filter.
either for anonymity or to sound tough. Don't know which one.
The no square meme shows a character with a square or rectangle around their genital area.
Yeah, but if you pay attention to what they're saying, it obviously doesn't promote sexual assault. It's telling them to not let people touch them there. I mean, it's still a joke and it's taken lightheartedly, but if you
Children should just yeet themselves off the internet. I say this all the time. They should make a gun to kill the past so you can kill your child self and forget all of the cringe shit that you've ever made.
Wasn't that a line from like one of the Star Wars?
No, gun to kill the past is from Enter the Gungeon.
No. Let the past die, kill it if you have to. Idiot, fake fan, tourist, get out of here. Fuck you. Tip for more bullying.
No, do not tip for more bullying. Please, for the love of God, I don't want to be bullied anymore. Don't bully me.
take away the jokes behind it, the actual message in the lyrics is legit.
Even whilst blowing up off this drama, Spoctor didn't immediately cash in. He would often provide a variety of content, including gaming and videos about general art issues.
Okay.
But let's not sugarcoat it. He was still cheaply making fun of kids. Nothing out of the ordinary for that time.
Which, again, he was also a kid, I guess, so it doesn't really matter. The ethics around... We covered this in the lolcow video. The ethics around making fun of children... I don't do it just because it's like a fucking low-hanging fruit. It's boring to me personally, unless they're just fucking screwing up so bad. But it's like...
Tip to turn this lizard into a handbag.
Gets Barry, thank you for the 2. Nim Gudra, thank you for the 2.
More bully, please.
DeSally, the Femboy Falgi was reached. I'm gonna have to do a Femboy stream in the future.
But it was his bigger series. Badly done.
Bully him, but slightly less BC Gungeon mention.
I do like the Gungeon, thank you.
Badly Done Videos was its name, and he would make very surface-level critiques on videos made by children. His audience would then rip apart these subjects in their comment section.
I did say that, and I stand by it.
You said bring back bullying last stream nerd/J.
I still agree with that. We should bring back bullying. Loop back for the 2, thank you.
More bullying.
Fuck, guys, please! I don't want to be bullied anymore. It fucking hurts. You know, Greg has literally said to me he holds back because if he bullies me like his mother, I may actually cry on stream.
No, I said like your mother. If I bullied you like your mother bullied you, you would cry on stream.
No, I thought you said yours.
Nope. You're also bad at listening too, I guess.
Fuck you, asshole. Fuck you.
Within a year, Spoctor had gathered a very respectable subscriber count of around 70,000. Even at the age of around 16, he'd gained a pretty loyal fanbase, and a community of like-minded ranters had opened up around him. One of them was a very early friend known as the Names Junkie. Junkie was one of
it's maggot cock, everybody! It's everybody's favorite piece of shit. It's the Names Junkie. Everyone remembers them. Everyone's favorite piece of shit. Or never forget the maggots. The maggots are now free. The maggots are free.
Spoctor's oldest friends and actually preceded him in his style of rant videos. Spoctor would also befriend Feghost, a pretty...
Hey, look,
We
it's
patiently
Feghost!
await your tears smile.
Thank you, Nim. I don't know how old Junkie is. Do I care at this point? Well, actually, no. Junkie would have been older. Junkie would have been an adult. Yeah, sure. Actually, yeah.
This is like an Avengers crossover event.
Yeah, but now you're remembering all these people, right?
Not really. I remember people talking about them, and you're reminding me that they have horrible connotations associated with their names. So I'm just gonna roll with it. But so far, there's not a shining beacon of hope in the ACC from names.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, Thuman.
I mean, why would you want to try to save it?
I mean,
Bully
they're not.
Falgi.
Lizzie, thank you for the 199. Please stop bullying me. What?
If they're doing their own thing, that's great. But I feel like if people want to be still associated with ACC, whoa.
I mean, I don't think they're really associated with it anymore. Just saying.
I mean, like historically speaking, they would, right? But like nobody's wanting to stick around. Everybody wants to go do their own thing.
So in 2018, Junkie would be 21. Yeah, not appropriate.
Good editor for the time, known for his series Animation Memes Without Music. Outside of those two, Spoctor had connections with a lot of other creators around the whole space. On April 10th,
Pocket, Kitty Dog, Turkey Thomas!
What?
Oh yeah, Turkey Tom was an animation guy in the beginning. Did you not know that?
I don't know him. I don't watch his shit. Dude.
Turkey Tom was an animation, was like a Rant Sona person. Yeah. Oh, but I knew about Turkey Thomas being like old, like art Rant Sona person. And like he would like use the art like a grade A, under A kind of thing. Did you know that Tom used to like doodle tones, like unironically, or does Tom have the chaser allegations? No, I'm so sorry, Turkey Thomas. Yee! He was old ACC. Doodles hated him. Fair.
2018, Spoctor reached his 17th birthday. 8 days later, his career was in ruins. It was on that fateful day of April 18th that two major videos were released about Spoctor, both with the same title, a warning: stay away from Spoctor theory. The video with the most evidence was posted by Atari, another up-and-coming ranter whose videos were far more focused on art than drama. The other video was from a former friend of Spoctor's, who was once within his inner friend.
Atari?
Yeah, I feel like I've seen
I
that.
don't think this Atari.
A different Atari that people recognize and spoke
yes,
to?
because this Atari is like, I don't think around anymore.
Okay.
Like, unironically, yes, there's an old ass video of him when he was like 14. He said he liked her videos or some shit, if I remember correctly. It's funny in hindsight. Oh yeah, that's fair.
Friend circles. Her name was Pentagrin. Pentagrin was certainly the more interesting of the two. Her channel was much smaller than most, and her content wasn't the best. But her respect came from how friendly and understanding she was with other creators. That was what made her career, and that was what made people stand up when she and Atari were cutting ties with Spoctor. Atari and Pentagrin's videos levied three main allegations against Spoctor. They first showed some sexual DMs that Spoctor had only a month prior, with an anonymous girl only described as a young teenager.
So some of these are Spoctor Tech saying, I always do. Oh yeah, another thing about me. Why? What? Okay, here we go. Oh, okay, here we go. I have to fucking say this in a voice. Another thing about me, I come a lot. Unnamed person, lewd, like, at once. Again, want to highlight that this is a fucking minor at the time. Ugh.
Greg, people who want to be in the act have nowhere else to go. These types of online communities rewire your brain and make you less fit for society.
Oh, that's very concise. Thank you.
Thank you, Cosimo. Thank you. Oh God, it's just constantly saying that you keep donating five gifties. I think it broke. Oh, there we go. I fixed it. Let's see. Spoctor Tech. Besides, want a little secret? Greg, you can read this one.
Yep.
Fuck me. Girls say blank feel better when riding the D. People I've spoken with.
Damn doop.
It's tingly and it gives a sensation. You can imagine it.
Woo!
I hate this. Greg, I hate this. I actually hate this.
You hate a lot of
This is
things.
vile. I don't like this.
There's a shorter list of things you don't hate.
That's true.
Yeah. The girl claims Spoctor was trying to get her to.
Let's see. Spoctor would go on to say in these DMs, yes, you fucking perfect body and personality. But so what? What are you gonna do about it?
Why, for the love of God, why?
Metal Man, you're right. And yes, Jay, you have hit another goal. It's time to feed the puppers. It's time. Oh, she came running away. It's time to feed that dog now. On the Outblock stream tonight. Yes, everybody, it's time to feed that dog. When we reach our goal here at the Outblock, we feed that dog. Yes, chat. Yes, chat. It is all because of you. Feed that doggo, and you've won another goal. And yes, chat, if you want to, you can like and subscribe. You could also reach the doobly-doos. We have goals on the screen for channels and streams that you want to see. Here you go, girl. Up. Go. Good girl. Good girl. Chat loves you. They love you so much. Yes, she is, chat. She's always peering at you. So if you want to be Leia's favorite chatter at the end of the night, you know what to do. Be the number one in the top fans.
To hide her relationship with him from her boyfriend. And in the DM, she said she was uncomfortable.
Greg, you can read these.
Get it. But I'm not comfortable with doing that. Get 3 times. I'm not comfortable means stop.
Yet he did not stop. Spoctor asked nudes from this girl.
Jesus Christ, the Christmas Mary Joseph. Fuck me! I'd love to see those legs open up. You don't gotta give a good angle. You can let me see a stomach shot. I don't care.
That's so out of my comfort zone. Mine too. Holy shit.
I hate this here.
And sent nudes of himself
6
to
minutes
her.
in. Go to jail.
Well, I mean, he was a child.
Oh, what? What?
He was under 18. He's under 18. He's about 17.
Stop talking like this to other kids.
I know. I hate it here.
The next
you don't
allegation
even have
came
like
from his
COVID as an
ex-girlfriend,
excuse.
Who said that Spoctor had
This is a little bit more.
sent nudes of himself to her. The next allegation
Spoctor would be like, but 14-year-olds can do 16-year-olds bid. Get your ass over here, please. I crave so much.
came from his ex-girlfriend, who said that Spoctor
This is his ex-girlfriend quote. I was in love. I love being called daddy. You're fucking, oh God, kill me. Make it stop. 16, 17, thank you. Make it stop, chat. When my fans do it, I laugh just for show. But like, I'm dying inside the way they do it. Ha 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 ha. Do you like making me queasy? Goes on to say,
Queasy's not good.
yeah. What the fuck? What does it feel like being with a canter? I don't know what that means.
a carrier?
I don't know.
No, cancer?
I don't-
Cancer?
The
Maybe,
porn-
I mean,
this was a
astrological cancer?
This was porn addiction. This was porn addiction does to your brain, by the way.
Maybe, but this might be what having a YouTube channel and having
Yeah.
a large number with the YouTube channel at a young age does to you.
Also does to your brain. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. That's not helping. Ugh. This is so fucking weird. I don't understand anything that's happening right now. Call me daddy and I might be forced to beat up. All right, you naughty. LMAO. Ooh. So. I'm horny as fuck right now, and I don't know why. I hate it here, Chad. I fucking hate it here.
Puberty sucks,
Had
man.
also ignored her discomfort and falsely claimed blackmail.
Greg, you can read we can read these.
I'll feel safer in the server after they're gone.
Pentagrin goes on to say, yeah, sure, I'll let you know.
They've blackmailed me in the past.
Pentagrin goes on to say, oh shit, so they're one of those people?
Yup.
She also claimed that Spoctor
I can't read these, fuck off. I literally can't read these. It's impossible to read.
I can read
said
them.
inappropriate things to 13-year-olds. Pentagrin also brought up a related allegation of Spoctor being weird around a 12-year-old. The final set of allegations concerned Spoctor's public behavior.
What contest is this? Playboy looking for a new model or something?
What? Trust Spoctor seductively for the contest. Lol.
Okay.
Spoctor had been promoting NSFW artwork and contests, despite never disclosing he was still a minor at the time. This was an issue because it could have had repercussions for the adults unknowingly participating.
Yeah, we've talked about this. This is so like I don't understand. Like, what the fuck? This is disgusting.
Starbird became a member. Starbird celebrates 1 month of membership.
Thank you, Starbird.
How can this happen to me? I made my mistakes. I don't know this song, but I'm fading away.
I am fading away. Meta Man with the
Fading
two.
Vomiting face emoji.
That's all you're getting. You're not getting vomiting face emoji for fucking 900 times. Yeah, no, this is inappropriate. Like, a minor doing, like, I want to be honest, the idea of a child doing this even at the age of 17, like, if you're like, I'm going to be honest, they should have just been gone. No one should have associated with them. I don't know why this was the case. Why were they continuing to be associated with? This is fucking weird and disgusting. There's no excuse for this, and like legitimately, there is no excuse for this.
In sending NSFW to a minor, there was also a claim of Spoctor not paying his artist.
I don't care about the
trying to
artist stuff because that is on the lowest part of the chopping block when it comes to shit like this.
Intimidate an art thief on DeviantArt.
Okay,
Pendragon's
art theft.
video was much shorter than Atari's, but it didn't matter if it was. This system of sword and shield was pretty effective. Atari was the sword with all the evidence, and Pentagon was the shield, as a former friend of Spoctor's endorsing the allegations meant a lot. Both videos outright stated that Spoctor was a legitimate threat, a groomer, and a sexual predator. Another thing that helped was that both videos seemed to allude to this not being the end of the allegations. Atari said there were 5 other people who came forward. Pentagon upped that number to more than 7.
What? Okay. Now I know this blows up in their face. So I'm really curious where the fuck this is gonna go.
Both videos quickly spread like wildfire throughout the art community, with several people coming out in support. Within a few hours, Spoctor posted a statement to his channel, in which he conceded to all the allegations made against him. He makes a few defenses.
So, I'm sorry, what? He conceded to everything? He said it was all true?
I mean, most people will say something's true and some things aren't. But all of them? In 10 minutes?
So, he admitted that everything was true, that he was inappropriate to people as potentially young as 12. What the fuck?
Saying his actions were an accident and driven by hormones and irresponsible impulses. Yet the 1HP...
Yes, that's what kids do, but like, okay.
It's the explanation, not the excuse.
Yeah, again. It's why kids shouldn't have a public platform like this. It's why nobody under the age of 18 should have a public platform like this at all. At all. Like I am a firm believer that family channels need to die, like right now, because parents are exploiting their children, and that nobody under the age of 18 should be making money on this platform at all. Like, straight the fuck up. Oh no, the Minecraft YouTubers, the Tommy Innits, the fucking whatever the fucks. No, because like, it's fucking insane. Now they all come out and say that they were like abused by Dream or taken advantage of because they were making money. Like, I don't, like, what the fuck?
Your voice wasn't alleviating much of the damage.
And I didn't see that when talking to these people. I put them in this situation where it's like, if I don't...
You notice how this sounds a lot like Pyrocynical's apology?
Wait, just started.
Just listen. Sounds a lot like Pyro. Why did you save it to watch
Your
later?
1 HP voice wasn't alleviating much of the damage.
And I didn't see that when talking to these people. I put them in this situation where it's like, if I don't do what he's asking, he's not gonna like me. And I look up to this guy, so I should do what he's saying.
Within a few hours of the
See how he's like, oh, I just, I was so irresponsible. I didn't see them on the other side. I was just kind of just horny. Very interesting. Weird illusions. I don't know. Very weird.
apologies upload, the like to dislike ratio was around 50%, and people were unsubscribing en masse. To make things worse,
Redhead with the 5.
I'm going to insane. I'm going insane. I'm going insane.
Wait. So he confessed, and then Ponder saves his ass. Ponder pulled a jar and won.
Wait, when does Ponder get in?
Later, we've watched part of that
What?
video in the FCK Maxim.
But I'm trying to learn from Toastify. Don't spoil this video for me.
Wait. That literally means that Ponder pulled a jar and won. By this logic, I don't know how true that is because I don't know the veracity of the evidence. To be fair, I don't know the veracity of the evidence against him. But that's bizarre if true. That's incredibly bizarre if true.
was around 50%, and people were unsubscribing en masse. To make things worse, the parties behind the scenes who had remained anonymous were unhappy with Spoctor's apology and decided to come out. The first of them was Spoctor's ex-girlfriend Ghosty, who made videos showing a lot more evidence than she had before. Not many new claims were made here, but some of this evidence meant a lot more than it had before. The real nuke was just after, when the anonymous young teenager came out and showed a few more DMs. The evidence, though, was not the eye-catcher. It was her identity. The anonymous girl was known as Stories, another somewhat known ranter in the community who had claimed multiple times publicly that she was only 8 years old. To the audience,
Huh? So,
I mean,
I've heard that Stories is a crazy liar. But did anyone... Did Spoctor believe she was 8 years old, though? I know she's not 8. So I know this part of it. She was 14 and he was 16. Yes. No, he did not. Okay. Thank you. Like, listen, a guy may be a piece of shit, but like, there are degrees because if she's lying, she lied. Spoctor never believed it. Okay, hold up.
Here's for the upcoming piercing migraine.
Well, but here's my thing though. Spoctor saying I don't believe it and her telling him I'm actually X age is a thing.
He didn't believe it, which was the entire thing.
I don't care if he didn't believe it though.
Yeah, was he? Is that what he was told?
Play the video. Okay.
Audience, this added such a darker undertone to the entire situation. Stories' video showed her scrolling through her DMs of Spoctor, showing new DMs that added to the fact that she was uncomfortable. And to remind you, Spoctor had sent her nudes and asked for some back. Over the next few days, many people came out to make their own videos, jumping on the trend and reiterating the allegations against Spoctor. It's unknown how many subscribers he lost exactly during these days, but we can make an estimated guess that it was over 10,000. The videos against Spoctor began to rack up hundreds of thousands of views, and he received all the hate in the world for being this abusive, disgusting pedophile. But something wasn't right. Whilst the allegations against Spoctor seemed damning on paper, there were issues. For one, no one who people took seriously believed Stories was 8.
Okay, fair. And if Stories told Spoctor their age, fair. Like, again, I wouldn't fuck with, and I just mean fuck with, not like, oh, flirt with, anything. I really mean, like, I would never fuck with somebody who's lying about being as young as 8.
Are you saying fuck with? Or are you saying, what's fuck with?
Fuck with. That's what I'm saying, fuck with.
Oh, I'm hearing you say fuck with.
No, I'm just saying fuck with.
Like fuck with.
Okay, fuck off. But like,
did you say fuck off or did you say fuck off?
I would not befriend somebody who pretends to be 8. I don't care how old you are. I don't like. It's insane. That's insane. So insane. Yeah, fuck off. Thank you, Creative Curb. Thank you.
She'd claimed she was 8, but everyone apart from her fans and Pentagram wasn't buying that. Her content and how she acted was very unfamiliar to an 8-year-old. And I mean, of course, how on earth is an 8-year-old gonna be in the community making drama content and gaining a few thousand subscribers? There have been cases where very young people have managed to get a following whilst being critical of others. The best example would be LT Corbis or Soph, who was only around 11 to 12 when she started blowing up on YouTube. But 8 years old is such an insane—
Why? Why was she on the internet at 12 years old? Why? What the fuck was she doing? Was she making commentary? Why does this look like Keemstar Light? What the fuck was she doing? Drama alert on fucking crayons and fucking macaroni art? What the fuck was she doing on the internet? What do you mean, yes, she was? What do you mean, yes, she was? LT's family was using money. Okay, so he didn't believe she was 8, blah, blah, blah. But still, he's sexting. Yeah. That is exactly it. Oh, was she fucking Little Tay-esque? Oh, I hate it here.
No, because Lil Tay wanted to be an influencer.
There's an argument. There's an argument that like Lil Tay was like very exploitative by their family.
Yeah, I know. That's separate than this. This is like being a commentary channel.
I guess, but isn't this not like being famous?
No, but that's different than being an influencer.
Oh, fuck you.
Stories did not act like an 8-year-old. Repeated references to stuff she experienced a few years back when she would have been like 4. Most of the adults suspected that she was in reality around 13 to 14 years old. But it's absurd that anyone believed an 8-year-old could be an actual public figure like this. And it won't surprise you to know that it was later revealed as a lie. You'd think if Stories was actually 8 years old, the main accusers would be stressing the fuck out of that point. And there was never a DM shown of her saying that she was 8 to Spoctor. With Ghosty, the DM—
Okay, so Ghosty is the one. Okay, so there's the 14-year-olds can do 16-year-olds. Okay. Again, it's still really weird. None of these kids should be on the internet.
She showed said that her and Spoctor were 14 and 16 respectively, which is nowhere near enough to claim grooming or pedophilia. The claims in general—
Which is fair.
Were incredibly unreliable on further look. The main thing the accuser stressed was discomfort, yet in the screenshots
I'm
barely
so tired, chat.
Rain, we're all tired.
That comes across. It's mostly just sexual DMs sent by Spoctor, and in some instances these people reciprocate to him. When you consider the allegation of discomfort, showing only one person's side of it is incredible cutting of context.
It's
and
fair.
at the time where it was shown, it seemed like there was something more to it. When Stories claimed she was uncomfortable 3 times, Spoctor
The Spoctor of the house shall lead us to June.
What does that mean, Greg? Thank you, Redhead, but what does that mean?
No idea.
Thank you. I mean, like, I get this. Like, so I knew this part of this drama was there was stuff hidden that they didn't show, and there was context greatly missing. I guess my issue is then, like, why would you admit guilt? Why would you admit fault? Why would you not immediately, like, start, like, fucking getting in and be like, look at what they're saying. Like, look at the reactions. What does this say? This is only a little bit of the conversation, but this is enough proof for those of you saying it's faked. Okay, that's just a different thing.
Spoctor's responses were never shown at all, and she seems to be happy in the following DM. The other claims attached range from total hearsay statements with no evidence or reputable name attached to them.
He had just turned 18. Okay. But this stuff happened pre-18, right? I thought he just turned 17. So he just turns 18 and all this shit comes out. But the problem then becomes, okay, I'm still incredibly confused why the fuck he even would have admitted to this. I'm sorry. No, I think Spoctor just turned 17. That's what I thought. Spoctor just turned 17-ish. That's exactly what I'm saying. It was 16 turning 17. Yeah, that's what I thought. Wait, did YouTube even let kids create channels back then? They weren't supposed to. They really weren't supposed to. Especially not even make money. And YouTube's excuse has been, well, the parent is monitoring it. It's really the parent that's monitoring it, which has never been true.
To outright falsehoods. With the NSFW art contest, Spoctor had specifically clarified that he didn't want anything explicit or overtly lewd. So it wasn't really NSFW then, was it? It took a few days, but some of the bigger creators began to question the allegations against Spoctor.
I think he admitted it happened because he panicked because he was a child and was told by the group he was in the wrong. Okay.
Included PK Russell, Manga Carmen, and Just a Robot.
So, I know we need to understand who PK Russell is one of these days. He's on the list. He is on the list, chat.
But it really started with Ponder Sprocket,
Yep.
who up until this point was a relatively unknown art YouTuber. Her video was vital in actually establishing the suspicion against these allegations, and she also talked to the artists who Spoctor accused of not paying. Ponder went deep into this wave of videos, going after everyone and debunking their points one by one, even the little kids who filmed their paper drawings as visuals. Regardless, there were now some serious
He was 17 years old getting hate on a massive scale. Of course, he's going to fold easily. Listen, you don't know that. There are many people that react in different ways. Just many people react in many different ways.
questions towards the most serious claims against Spoctor by bigger YouTubers.
But I do agree that this is why children should not be YouTubers. This is insane. Like, absolutely, this is insane.
Spoctor a lifeline of sorts, and he began to talk. He came in contact with PK Russell and showed him the real DMs behind this very one-sided presentation by Stories. The real truth showed him being far more considerate towards Stories' discomfort and backing away. Spoctor would then come back to the public and retract his apology, showing that Stories was much more willing to engage with him than she had let on. He also stated that Stories was actually 14 years old. Right before our eyes, it looked like these allegations were coming apart of the threads. But Stories and Pentagon still tried to claim it was all victim blaming. Meanwhile, Atari at this point has seen the light and apologized after Ponder's first video came out. She rescinded her coverage and even made up with Spoctor. Ghosty soon followed suit. Suddenly, the tides were changing. On May 10th, 2018, not even a month after the allegations were made, PK Russell uploaded a video about some leaks he and Ponder had obtained. During their investigations, an artist by the name of Mimi Dugs contacted Ponder with a lot of new information. Atari, Pentagon, and Stories had been planning this whole takedown on Spoctor.
So we're going to start compiling evidence against Spoctor. Oh god, about whom? His behavior recently or a critical aspect?
4 months prior. In fact, before Spoctor, they were aiming to pile on another creator known as Digby the Goat.
Who the fuck is Digby the Goat? Who the fuck is Digby the Goat? Who the fuck cares about Digby the Goat? Redhead, thank you for the 5. I don't know why it's not doing the thing. Let me see. Let me re-sign in real quick. As someone who had a YouTube channel since they were 15, I have very mixed feelings on that. Hold up. Let me reset the thing real quick. That should have reset it, chat. So that should reset it for some reason. If it's not working, let me know and I'll just start reading things out.
But their eyes turning at Spoctor.
Atari was just 15 at the time, heads up. I mean, like, yeah, like all of these are children. All of these are kids. But 17-year-olds are not infants. Like they are preparing for college. There's a very different, like 16 to 17-year-olds, different mentality than, in my opinion, potentially a 14-year-old. Again, still grossly inappropriate, regardless, all ways around.
But why? Why would Pentagon, for example, turn on Spoctor just like that? Well, during early 2018, people were going at stories because they felt she was lying about being 8. Pentagon was wholeheartedly backing her during all of this and defended her. This caused Just a Robot to make a video where he states the obvious and called Pentagon an idiot. In DMs, Spoctor had always expressed that he didn't think Stories was 8 years old, and posted a comment voicing his appreciation for Jar's video. This is why Pentagon went after Spoctor. She was furious that Spoctor didn't agree with her point, and praised the video that called her out.
I hate these people. The ACC needs to burn in every way humanly possible. Every time I hear about an ACC foible, I just sit there and say, why? 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 Again, I don't like the fact, like, and with more context, obviously, I can rescind my Ponder did pull the successful jar.
Where is your mother and how old is she?
Thank you, man, with the 2. Yeah. Pentagon was 19, was a few years older than Spoctor. Yeah, like, my whole thing is, like, what, like, this feels like, what's really interesting to me is how this constantly happened. It happens to Ponder later on. It happens to Nezzy Monster. It happens to Hopeless Peaches. Like, all of these people take up this, like, righteous crusade about something that's so incredibly wrong. It's so interesting to me. It's so fucking fascinating. And they always do it for, like, an incredibly petty reason of just thinking that they're the smartest person in the room. It's so weird.
That's it. And from the DMs leaked, thanks to Atari and Mimi's cooperation, her pettiness and
he'll be shunned from the communities for this. Yeah, this is just them talking about it. I don't really see a need to read these. They're just planning it. This is just them, like, actually planning every part of this, making sure that he's being exposed as a pedophile and harasser, being exposed by the fact that he's going to get, like, exposed within the furry community, that they'll make sure that he'll ditch his accounts, things like that. Yeah,
annoyance was palpable. She involved herself in the plotting and was salivating at seeing Spoctor.
Yeah, they were like, burn baby burn. They were watching his accounts. They were literally watching his fucking social blade. Insane, by the way.
Subscriber count drop. So, if Pentagon's motives were because Spoctor annoyed her, what were Stories? Well, first things first, these leaks unequivocally proved what everyone was thinking. Stories wasn't 8, Spoctor didn't think she was 8 either. Stories was 14 years old, and she and Pentagon knowingly planned out this lie of being vague about her age to smear Spoctor.
But then Pentagon is openly knowing that Stories is an 8, which then supports everybody else saying that Stories is an 8. Are these people still alive? No, right? Like we don't live on Earth where these people are still, like, living, breathing human beings, right? Right? Like these people, like, somehow they died like the dodo birds, right? There's no fucking way that these people are living and breathing right now. Like, what the fuck is this? What am I looking at? Oh, I hate it here. I fucking hate it here, Chad. I fucking hate it here.
Stories also
Ponder did point out the fact that in one of her like, this is so weird.
Admitted to being dishonest about her feelings in her conversation with Spoctor, despite saying otherwise in her video. Ponder's third video even showed that Stories' boyfriend at the time was older than Spoctor, as more of the
I hate it here, chat. I hate it here. Well, I guess they were 17.
Ponda's
What?
third video even showed that Stories' boyfriend at the time was
Okay, so they were 17 before he turned 17.
High chance they may have drowned in soup.
I don't know why that made me laugh so hard. So they were 17 just before Spoctor was 17. Okay, that's okay.
older than Spoctor. As more of the leaks came out, they showed that Stories was a completely malicious actor who claimed to have been planning this out for a year. In these
Okay.
messages, she acts like a vindictive power trip mastermind.
Fucking yeah. The fuck, so insane. Then you adopted 8 mods, 5 accounts. Okay, so they were just like calling themselves the honey bear. Maybe they were trying to say that they were a honey trap. This is fucking insane.
Her plan was to break the ranter
A
community
honeypot, thank you.
cycle and use the people she worked with as pawns to create more chaos. I don't know if I can believe this because it sounds so absurd and unlikely, but I'm struggling to find any more explanation here that she expressed. And with that, the final nail was in the coffin.
Do you see why Akuma roleplayed as light? A little bit. A little fucking bit. You know what? Based. Akumu based.
Soon after, Stories and Pentagram deleted everything and vanished.
They ran.
To summarize, Spoctor wasn't a groomer or a pedophile. You can
Yeah.
say he was weird for what he did, but people didn't feel comfortable ascribing such a destructive label to him with what they had seen. The evidence wasn't sufficient enough, and the backlash she'd originally gotten.
So Spoctor, both the boyfriend and Spoctor were 17 regardless of whose birthday is first, but both still messing with a 14-year-old. Yeah. But I think Toastify is kind of like summarizing it pretty well. Like, this is inappropriate and like gross behavior, but calling him like a pedophile and a groomer and like a sexual abuser was not accurate. They used heavily charged language to leverage claims. It's why, like, specifically when people use the, like, I always say this, right? This is my personal belief. Not everybody is going to believe that, and that's perfectly fine. But I think you're a fucking moron if you don't believe it. So you're fucking stupid. I hate when people use groomer and then they're like, oh, but not the sexual kind. No, you're inferring that they're a sexual groomer. You're inferring that because you're dog whistling for the idea that they're a sexual groomer. And then you will back up and be like, oh, no. What I really mean is that they're setting up people to think like them, or they're indoctrinating them, or they're financially abusing them. No, when you're calling someone a groomer, you are signaling to people that you believe that they're a pedophile and they're a sexual predator. And I find it very disingenuous when you do it otherwise. It's just the reality.
Didn't feel deserved. Plus, the dishonest and manipulative nature of the main accusers showed that their motives were far from considerate.
Yes,
Any
100%.
other claims against Spoctor didn't have enough evidence to begin with, so they were dropped or disproven. I have to stress how fucked Spoctor would have been if it wasn't for the work of people like Ponder and PK Russell.
Yeah.
And the outcome did wonders for them. Before this, PK Russell was mostly seen as an outsider to the entire
Brother, my brother in Christ, Accutane does wonders for the face. Please, Accutane, I beg you. I beg for you. He also looks like a nega germa. Like, there's something evil about this man's face. I know that it's probably incredibly mean, but there is evil within this man's soul.
If I call a person a groomer, they better be cleaning my dog.
Yeah, it's very true. Thank you. Thank you, Stonebridge. Thank you once again.
art community. Afterwards, he was far more respected and connected with others. As for Ponder, it's undeniable she brought up a lot of points.
Yeah, but I think it's really funny because, like, Ponder's lawyer LARP started as early as this drama, and this was the drama that blew up her channel. I think that that's so interesting to me. That this was the drama that, like, blew her up, and she started the lawyer LARP as early as this. Incredibly interesting. Can people stop saying that PK Russell showed his asshole on fucking Twitter? Why do I need to know this? Why do I need to know that PK Russell showed his fucking asshole? That he fucking goatseed Twitter?
I mean, it's lore.
Yeah, but like, we're not covering it right now. Why?
Points that helped in clearing Spoctor's name, and it was the video that made her career.
Yeah. Because it's evil? Fuck you guys. Misery loves company, you fuckers. Phagos, the grown-ass man, after this whole drama, went to befriend Stories, still a 14-year-old at the time, to form a weird online parent relationship with her that was very weird and creepy. Yeah, Phagos is probably Phagos is a pedo, I think. Yeah, I would venture to say Phagos is a pedo and probably wanted to fuck a 14-year-old. Yeah, that's probably true. Okay, Toasty, you're fucking showing off, you asshole. Toastify, I saw you earlier in my Common Writer thing. You motherfucker. You're probably around here somewhere. You fuck. Showing off. I like that kid.
It took a while for Spoctor to mentally recover from what had happened. His channel's numbers were all
Come on, Fauci, aren't you going to check like you did for the ladies' OnlyFans? No. Why would I ever do that? Why would I ever do that? Why?
Yeah, which OnlyFans? Which lady? I need to stay
Heart.
away from... Yeah. What's the URL? I need to stay away from it.
No, we saw it on stream and you screamed.
Yeah. Which one?
It was
You show me a lot
ACC
of. You show me a lot of OnlyFans.
It's not true at all. That's a fucking lie. That's an entire lie. It's only happened once. Cloudy was here, and we all fucking screamed.
Prove it.
Oh, fuck you.
back, but he needed to get back into the swing of things.
Fuck you.
And whilst his videos...
Do you guys see what you're doing? You guys are paying for me to get bullied. Yeah, Angie, you did direct me, you fuck.
From then were more of the same, things had changed. For one, Spoctor was now far more comfortable using facecam rather than stills, although he would cover his face with a raptor mask. Spoctor's practically instant vindication also gave him a lot of momentum, and his channel started to do really well over the next 2 years.
Okay.
Gacha Life in 2019, and then Yandere Simulator in 2020.
Gacha Life? Oh no. Ready?
Where have we heard about that from before?
I don't know where Gacha Life is from, but Redhead, you're the Gacha person. Did you do this, Ready?
Huh?
Ready? Redhead.
Huh?
Redhead has like a Gacha thingamaboober.
Yeah, I'm
Gacha
ready.
Life is the worst.
Why do you say it like that?
I know, somebody, what, Ready?
No, isn't it gotcha?
A Gacha.
You're saying yeah.
But it's Gachapon. It's Gachapon. It's not Gachapon. It's Gachapon.
It's not gacha.
It's Gachapon. It's not Gachapon.
It's not gacha. It's gotcha.
Where he's big hitter.
No, we have never done
You
that.
all watched fans only on stream? Weirdos.
We have never done that. No, we have not. No, we have not.
Prove it.
By the end of 2020, that sub count was at over 300,000. Spoctor's content had changed for the better by then. He was less snarky like before, and more comedic and grounded to an extent. His video style was far more laid back and tried to get to the core issue.
It illustrates the point that sometimes we gotta think about the context before we start throwing things willy-nilly about, hey, you gotta credit this guy, or hey, you gotta take this down because someone said something, and when they really didn't say something, and you're just kind of throwing this out of your ass. We're not even defending someone who wants defense at this point. They just want to...
Was this content for you people? Was this meandering fucking weirdo content? Why is he saying nothing? I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about, and he's saying words. And they mean nothing. Were you fuckers bored? What the fuck? This is insane.
I mean, a lot of channels blew up during COVID. I mean...
Yeah, but I think this was prior to COVID, right?
I'm not saying this one particular.
I'm not. You know what? Embry, I'm not. No, I'm not pulling up Gotcha in Heat. No. I don't care that that's on YouTube. That's crazy.
Why are your DMs open? Why are your DMs still open?
Because our chatters send us shit all the time.
Us? You?
Yeah, I hold the...
want to be left alone, and using their music isn't detrimenting their personal life.
Yet Spoctor still had a sort of immunity around him. A lot of the
You asked an important question, Deep Sea. Who wins, Spoctor's raptor mask or Lyos possessed lion mask? Lyos, because
Lyos,
that thing is...
You can't buy that anywhere.
Yeah, you can't buy that. That is a cheap fucking mask that Spoctor got. Fucking Lyos mask is that thing has cursed aura that I don't understand.
It's definitely a cursed item.
Yeah, like in JJK, that is a cursed object. Unironically.
If you put it on, you will not be able to take it off.
It's on Amazon. It's everywhere. No. You don't understand.
No.
That's like saying the Abigail doll is everywhere. Just because it's everywhere doesn't mean that there's not an original Abigail doll. That's all I'm saying.
Community had initially believed his allegations. When those allegations were proven false, they gave him more respect and support. Not because he had made an outstanding...
What? Okay. Toastify, what is the difference? Like, first the YouTube was in French, now it's in Russian. Is it like Cyrillic? What is happening? Who the fuck? What Europeans are you using for research? What the fuck? Is the Sonic Shoe medallion it's the Sonic Shoe medallion worthy of a cursed item? It is.
It is a cursed item.
It is a special grade cursed. No. If Lyos mask is a special grade cursed object, the medallion is an SCP of its own. Like, it transcends all understanding and reasoning. It is an SCP. And it's like the worst SCP of all time.
It's in this situation where, like, even because the original got destroyed, right? But
Yes.
Like any item that is in the shape and form of its original is now, like, in itself a cursed item. That's how powerful it is.
Yes. Like, it's not like a one of a kind thing. It is literally it's equivalent to Sakuda's fingers. Hey, did you this is like a not necessarily a spoiler because it's real and it has like nothing really attached to it, I guess. And you'll see it on Twitter. JJK has a sequel-ish manga coming out. But it's about aliens. But allegedly in the JJK universe. I guess that's a thing now.
Video, but as a sort of penance for their actions. Spoctor, as an adult, would also still cover a lot of drama involving kids, which meant...
Yeah, again, I don't... listen, once you pass the threshold of 18, I really think that you can leave the kids' drama behind. I think it's really stupid. I think it's very incredibly ill-advised. I'll never forget the one time I almost did a story on it, and I sat there, listened to it, and the ending of the drama is these kids are kids calling each other groomers and pedophiles, and they're all children. Now, I've said this, it is subject to change if the kid is like going into adult spaces and needs to be called out. But if the kid is within the kid range and like yelling at other children YouTubers, why am I commentating over that? Like, and that's just a line for me because I just don't see a need to do it. Like, the fact that Spoctor was still diving into it is weird to me as he's getting older.
And that those involved would always look up to him as the adult, and he started to handle topics like mental health.
And it's like one of the things where it's like, again, I'm not an ACC creator, wasn't in the fucking ACC at the time, but it's a criticism I would leverage in Lio and the other predator hunting shit, where it's like, you weren't keeping kids safe by keeping them close to you. The furthest, the safest the kid is the furthest away from these communities as humanly possible. They should have never been here. That was the safest they could have ever been.
Which were sensitive and risky to tackle for any YouTuber. For example, Spoctor covered the animator Birdie in around 2019. The title was Birdie, kid who represents problems with depression. And whilst he...
Okay, based. Well, Toastify, are we throwing stones about covering Birdie? We throwing stones. I'm fucking around. I love Toastify. He's a good guy.
Look at the controversies in a fair way, he also seemed to be dehumanizing Birdie. For those who know the Birdie lore, this was before the grooming, before...
Kendratant update, her certification of therapy is people asked me to do it. As of the 9th of April 2025.
God, we're gonna have to get back into Kendra Tent. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow, lighthearted Kendra Tent stream. I was also thinking of maybe doing a Tectone stream if you guys were interested. I wanted to kind of do a Tectone stream with the idea of covering Shamu's video to Tectone's I'm quitting the internet because of stuff. It's up to you guys. It's up to you guys if you're interested. I'll put a poll inside the Discord for what you guys want. Who's Tectone? Tectone is a streamer on Twitch. His dad, very famously, is the reason why StopMilitaryRape.com exists. His dad's like a prolific sexual abuser and rapist in the fucking like armed forces.
Are you laughing at that? That's unbelievable.
I'm laughing at it because Tectone would say that he never knew this about his father. And was like, my dad's a good man. I can't believe Hassan Piker would bring this up. And everyone's like fucking making fun of him for it. Yeah, it's like insane.
Before DICE, before anyone knew about the ferret stuff.
Yeah, Tectone is relatively lighthearted comparatively to all of this.
So do you think it's fair to make several comments about how the 14-year-old Birdie was a heartless animal who you should treat like an irreparable exhibit?
I don't see Birdie as this awful person anymore. I just see Birdie as this animal. We should stop treating it like it's something new. Obviously.
Again, the Bob Christian clip. Why? Why does everyone use this fucking clip? Everybody. It happened. Fucking happened with me and Lazy last night. I've seen this fucking clip multiple times. Let it be. Also, 14-year-old Birdie, I would have not said to call an animal. I would have, like, you could say that the like if you're...
Is it the same Birdie?
Yes, it's the same Birdie, but not a lot of the other stuff had happened at the time. This is technically at 14. That's when they're getting groomed. That's when their alleged first grooming happens, and it would lead into the Chara stuff. Yeah, when you label someone a monster like a young child and morph into the people that is, yeah, it's not really a good video. There's a way to, like, if you're calling them an animal, you have to be very careful with this because he's putting like a Chris Chan as a lol cow in the corner. Just call them a cow just call them a cow at that point. Call them a lol cow and say that children should not be lol cows. That like this idea is like if you're gonna morally grandstand on the idea that you shouldn't engage with her content because it's or engage in, it doesn't fucking matter. I don't give a fuck about Birdie. Don't engage in their content because of the fact that they're a child and they're craving the attention. You know, there is a way to morally grandstand that like kind of puts you on the side of, hey, I'm not calling a 14-year-old like a fucking object.
We should start treating Birdie as an example. We should stop trying to help her and look at her as some sort of exhibit. That might sound inhumane, and maybe it is, but she's as heartless as a goddamn animal. There are only things we can...
What? I don't understand. What the fuck is happening here? Like, unironically, what the fuck is happening? What are you? Ugh, God.
Do
whatever.
to less activate Birdie. Birdie's so messed up in the head, she's almost like an object. Yelling at her won't solve anything.
Again, I want to stress that.
Yeah, like he's right, but then says stupid. Like you can tell that he is correct with the disengagement of Birdie, but it's his labeling that's incorrect. It's a scripting issue. It's not a fundamental theory issue. It's a scripting issue. Now he could still believe that they're an object, but he is right that they're not a good person, and that disengaging would have been the best thing for Birdie. I think Birdie, unironically, while still probably being on the internet, moving away and disengaging from them would have stifled a lot of the other shit that would have happened.
This was before a lot of the serious Birdie stuff came out. He was still 14 at the time. He'd still done some things wrong, but to act like there wasn't a chance Birdie could change at this point was pretty narrow-minded.
Yes.
Yet this was all largely overlooked over the next few years. Spoctor's videos held strong, and he continued to do well as he went into 2021. But things were soon to change. As with every member of the ACC around this time, one of Spoctor's most significant situations tied itself to the mega thread of drama that had been going on. To summarize as best I can, a creator by the name of Toby Majestic was in—
Oh, the Toby drama is weird and fucking strange. I don't know how many times I have to see this fucking bitch. Why do I need to see this lore again? The ACC is a series of videos and takes that either ages poorly despite being perceived as good at the time, or things that age greatly that were perceived as bad at the time. Yeah, that's actually
so
a really
apt,
good way.
actually.
Yeah, that's incredibly apt. Lazy being based. I'm considering editing that video. I'm considering handing you that video to edit. The one I did with Lazy, that stream, and kind of keeping it mostly to our digresses and conversations, because I think if that was a podcast, Lazy and I would have had a really good time. Chuli! What's up, Chuli?
in some hot water, expressed support for controversial creators, drew NSFW of characters who—
I can't believe you're calling a sex worker a whore. She's a whore. She's a dirty fucking whore. How about that? You want me to say that? I am a dirty whore. I am a whore. Thank you for reminding me, chat.
who were minors after calling out someone else for doing the same kind of thing. Toby got some backlash, and in the midst of it, a creator named Hopeless Peaches got involved. Peaches initially defended Toby's detractors, but changed to more of a neutral stance later on. But they kept talking about the situation and
no, OnlyFans, sex work is real work. I've said this multiple times. You can look everywhere in my content. Sex work is real work. I never demean it. It's not a thing I do.
Backlash ensued. Mentally, they did not take this well. The allegations of dishonesty were then turned
True Rain, we are all whores.
up to 100 when another creator named Prison Mate Luke accused them of baiting their life to manipulate other people. The allegation had barely any basis, but a lot of people took it in their stride since hating Peaches was now popular. At this point, Spoctor came in with a video of his own. People were expecting him to be as fair as he always had been. After all, he had been pretty neutral when it came to covering Toby's whole situation. But when it came to Peaches, Spoctor's video was unusually harsh. In his video, he framed them expressing that they wanted to end their life as a sort of subconscious habit motivated by a care for public image.
Was he wrong, though? Was he wrong, though? Whale incoming, chat. Whale incoming. There she blows. At the time, yes. Agree to disagree.
He also went on to place more fault.
Here's what I will say. I'm going to be honest with you. Suicide baiting is not just a habit you pick up. It is something that you develop. It's not something you like emerge with one day. That's just my personal opinion.
On Peaches for this claim because they put their feelings online. To some extent, I get that you shouldn't do that, and you should treat your channel like a brand. But this was abnormal. Luke's claims about Peaches based themselves
Also,
off
chat, there's 161 of you and only 27 likes on the fucking video. Can we get this up, chat? We need to get this up.
The Toby drama feels like the fucking Big Bang if the everything somehow ties back to it.
There you go, there you go. There you go. Thank you. I refuse to give you a like. You know what, Layla? You being here is just enough for me, personally.
You're the only one who is allowed to dislike our video.
Yeah. You could also dislike the video as well if you. It's all engagement. But thank you again.
no evidence and weak speculation.
Peaches was totally doing it for attention. Toastify is wrong here. I mean, like, yeah, you could have your own opinion on Peaches. I have my own personal opinion on Peaches from what I understand from a lot of other people. I never interacted with Peaches, but it's inconclusive and it leans to a specific direction that maybe not everyone agrees with, and that's perfectly fine.
Spoctor then went on to say that Peaches should have responded less emotionally.
If this is where the drama ends, I'm willing to bite the bullet. But that's not where it ended. She kept going on about it.
And Luke, I wouldn't argue she was furthering the drama. I would rather argue that she's extremely over-emotional about what you said in your video, which is definitely a fault on her end, and it's its own criticism. And I feel like she should have just tried to move past it calmly instead of being aggressively upset about it.
Again, a stupid point to make, because people were accusing them of manipulating others by using their life. People have the right to be mad at that stuff, especially if it's a baseless claim. And if that wasn't enough, Spoctor had used a video of them talking about their grooming as B-roll, while saying they couldn't handle relationships well. All this confusion.
Yeah, that's fucking stupid. Yeah, that's fucking stupid. Yeah, that's insane. Why would you?
This guy looks like an unpopular monster.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, Felgy?
What the fuck, Greg?
I'm bullying.
What? That was so mean.
We're bullying.
That was so fucking mean, dude.
That's not the meanest thing I've ever said to you. That's not the meanest thing I've said to you tonight.
No, it's not. But still, that was mean.
You'll get over it.
I can only get over it with money. Chat, the only way I can get over how mean Greg is to me is if you tip and reach the 50 gifty goals. God, I need to stop.
Use Peaches because they and Spoctor.
Go Cato with the 5. That means we've hit the goal too, chat.
He has a really big ego for someone who looks like he eats toothpaste and smokes weed 24/7.
Thanks, holy shit. You would know that, wouldn't you, goat? But yes, chat, that means we've hit another goal. It's time to feed the puppers. It's time to give her treats. It's time to feed that dog now. On the Uplock stream tonight. Yes, everybody, it's time to feed that dog. Where are you at, girl? Where are you? Where are you?
1 second. Abyssal. I'm bullying Felgy because Chad is paying me to.
Good girl. Good girl. It's okay. It's okay, goat. I know your favorite flavor. It's chocolate.
Greg, pick on Falgi more. He deserves it.
You know it.
Should I make a 50 gifties goal? Greg says the meanest thing that he possibly could.
You don't want that.
All right, fine. Here's more money, loser.
Thank you, Distressing. Thank you.
Got him.
They had a conversation before Spoctor released his video about them. Instead,
okay, so this is stupid.
Great work, Greg.
I always do great work.
If they had a conversation and he's lying to her, you include that. You always gotta include this shit.
That's not bullying, it's flirting.
Thank you.
Wish.
I do wish.
And that's what I said. I was talking to you.
I do wish. You know, Cloudy said I was being too sexual to you the other day.
You have been, and it's increased.
Conversation, he seemed to be a lot more calm. Well, until he released the video and said that he had to go after her for the sake of PR.
Kill yourself.
PR?
Come on, like you don't have to make the video. You don't have to make a video. Insane statement. Like, listen, I don't like. Okay, so this is what I'll always say. I don't typically care about people who. I think people are overly. Bossoms, thank you again.
For 50 gifties, I want to see tears or lube.
I'm fresh out of lube, I guess. I don't know.
You are? What about in the top drawer?
It's not,
underneath your socks.
It's not in the top drawer, actually.
So you're not out.
No, it's in the bottom drawer.
Awesome. 50 gifties.
No, it's actually in the bottom drawer. What was I gonna say? Like, a lot of people get really weird about the what people call like getting optics cucked. I think that it's, I don't know. I don't typically care about it. I don't look poorly on people who are optics cucked, quote unquote, because I think we all do things for optics. That's actually insane. To deny that, in my personal opinion. But there is something about being like, I can't defend you for my PR. So I will say like some fucked up things about you. That is crazy. Oh my God, chat is fujoing right now. Yeah, the fujoshi. Listen, he's just a tsundere.
I'm not.
You are soon. It's okay.
I'm not.
Yes, you are. You are soon.
I'm very likable. You just
tsunderes are likable. What are you saying?
Not all the time.
That's not true.
All right, prove it.
You're likable.
How? Say more things about me.
You're really, really kind when you're not being mean to me. Even through your backhanded compliments, you always say babaka. And it's just really, really great.
I've never said babaka in my life.
You just said babaka.
And the way he handled it genuinely angers me. In DMs with Peaches, he discusses how the evidence she provides him completely changes the narrative, then continues to make his video, where he says in DMs with her that his video misses the mark and doesn't defend her at all, where he says that he has to go after her for the sake of PR.
This was an incredibly cowardly thing to say. Spoctor had a much different standard for Peaches because that's what public opinion felt, not because it was...
What a very jar thing to do. What a very jar thing to do.
Lies. He was fine with being more charitable to those who were, at the time, worse than Peaches because the public hated Peaches. Again, do you not find this so ironic from the guy vindicated after public opinion went against him?
Yeah.
As Spoctor went through 2021, his momentum had slowed to a standstill and his past friends were nowhere to be seen. By late December, Fagos had been run off for stuff related to SA and lying. PK Russell was already known as kind of a freak by now, but Ponder was still around. As for Junkie, Spoctor's oldest friend, his career was crumbling due to his dishonesty.
Interesting. I didn't know that. M1Y.
Plop block.
M1, I thought you didn't have any money. Why were you begging for money before, huh?
What?
Thought you didn't have any money.
What?
How about you just pay up a little bit more, huh, M1?
Don't call out chatters like that. That's kind of fucked up.
It's M1. They're the public whipping boy.
I've never heard of them in my life. First time chatter. Thank you so much for your $2
you
donation.
Fucking liar! Vlad gave you $2. Oh, that's nice. I'm glad he's giving money to the schizophrenic.
The worst of Junkie's actions came with a creator he'd lied about 3 years prior.
Wow. It's Heaton. Interesting.
Named Hiten Mitsuru. Back in 2018, during the story's Pentagon drama, a ranter named Fran had made a video attacking Spoctor, and had refused to take it down. After Ponder covered Fran's videos in...
I hate that purple.
Give me money, Falgi.
No, Nim, thank you. Oh, who's Fran? What did Fran do? What did Fran do? I love it. I love not knowing these fucking people because eventually I will. Jesus Christ.
In a second part of her Spoctor series, Fran claimed that the video had given her a panic attack.
Hi, this is a 25-year-old woman, Ponder Sprocket, made a video on me and other people about drama nobody cares about anymore because it's resolved. And it goes over with, but she can't seem to let things go. Here you go in case you want to watch it. My anxiety is too terrible. And literally I can't watch because I feel like I'm going to... Okay. I made a bad Spoctor video at 14 through 16. Fran's fine to be... I hate knowing these people. Oh, okay. Fair enough.
But when Junkie went to Fran, she told him she was essentially faking the panic attack and had taken down her videos for damage control. Hiten was making a video on Fran at the time and asked Junkie if she could use these screenshots.
Why was Hiten making a video on like a 14-year-old? How old was Fran? Why? I'm tired, chat. I am in, yeah, this art is disgusting.
screenshots in her video, he said yes. But despite
This is them in a fucking, like, psych chair, by the way.
that, Hitton's video was slammed. People were saying that she had gotten these screenshots through shady means and could not be trusted. And for these creators, this was a no-no. Unbeknownst to Hitton, other creators had talked to Junkie and asked him if he let Hitton have those screenshots. He gave a vague, weird answer to try and
Fran was 14, maybe? Why are people making videos on, like, 14, 15-year-olds? Ah.
stay out of drama, and they interpreted this as a no. Junkie then neglected to correct the record for years.
This is Ballology for Doodle Tones. Hi, I'm sorry for lying to you. I'm sorry for everything that's happened. I'm blank. I'm a fucking idiot. I wish there's something I could do to repay you. Anything will do. Honestly, I'll do anything.
Whilst Hitton was essentially thrown under the bus. She was completely cut off from other friends and branded as untrustworthy for years. It was only until late 2021 that she was able to show the full story and the community torched Junkie. On December 19th, 2021, Spoctor made a video titled, "My Former Community is Falling Apart." In said video, he talked about how the DeviantArt ranting community tore itself up with many controversies. His general idea was that it was cannibalistic, performative, and stupid, especially with Junkie.
Ruin one another in this community. It's because of this mindset that anger and wrath wins. Oh boy, you lied to people. To the gulag you go! Forget the good you did for people. Forget the fact that you basically
Boss, I'm tired of the ACFR.
Yeah, me too.
Join the club.
To be fair, if I was targeted by a 25-year-old woman who defended Spoctor and welcomed him back in a server full of minors despite knowing that they held on to CSAM, I'd also have a panic attack too. That is true. People knew from behind the scenes that he had the drive.
built the foundation of my channel and helped me get on my feet, Junkie. You lied about people, and someone decided to out you for it. It's time to...
Am I grandpa? Fuck, I am. I am grandpa. Fuck me.
Crucify you and make you walk on eggshells. I mean, look at the video calling him out.
I don't want your disingenuous, half-hearted, slimy, bitch boy apology.
You can say that about yourself, Heaton, you fucking spineless cunt.
That's no way to treat people on a platform. Even if they've...
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that mean? Was that mean?
What, spineless?
Ah.
Fauci is gilf.
Listen, thank you. I am a gilf. I am a grandpa. Thank you.
Several people said not mean enough at the same time.
Not mean enough,
Well,
I know.
chat, I'm off to get milk and smokes.
Listen, I don't know.
Blossoms, if I ever see you again, you know. If I never see you again, you know.
Fun fact, this video is after victim blaming of Chuli like 2 weeks later. Heaton, you can visit your friend Nezzy and go to the forests. They're lovely this time of year in Japan.
Angered you. That aggression only serves to progress the issue. The amount of stress that you're putting on yourself by basically forcing yourself to get involved with that much wrath is not worth the outcome. It's one thing when you cover a situation that's so far alienated from your personal life. It's another to cover shit that deals with your personal...
Chad, I can't actually be meaner. My voice actually hurts right now. My voice wasn't bad until like 20 minutes ago, and it's starting to crack. I've been speaking way too much on stream, but it's kind of because I know I'm not going to be able to stream next week.
Personal life. It's another to air your...
I mean, Claudia and I have the wedding all weekend. I'm not going to be able to stream Friday through Sunday. Maybe Sunday I can come back, but Friday, Saturday, it's not going to happen.
You said next week, not next weekend. That's different. We still got
dirty laundry to an audience in a format that comes off uncalculated and disorganized.
Spoctor was very obviously downplaying Junkie's snide cowardice and
No, Embry, I've never seen people suicide baiting over the internet due to infighting about a YouTube channel. I've just seen them do it in my face with a pen against their neck.
Hiten Mitsuru did catastrophic damage to the librarian community.
That is true. Very true. Hey, if you're a librarian, if you're like a hot librarian, please, please, please hit me up.
Missing Hitton's video as a mess. The issue was that by giving such a vague answer to what was...
Listen, if you are a big titty goth mommy, if you're a hot librarian, if you're just hit me up. Anything, hit me up.
Just simple
Anything?
question. Just
You left it very vague and open for a lot of things. We know you like twinks.
I
We know
do
you
like
like
twinks.
big titty goth mommies.
I also like.
We know you like milk.
Yes, I also like small tittied. I like medium tittied. No.
to avoid drama, Junkie had pretty much thrown Hitton away and let the crows feed on
Somebody said,
her.
give me money. That's not how this works.
Tico Taco. Tomboys are great.
M1. Actually, give me money. That's not how this works.
M1, how about you give me money, you fucking filthy whore? That's so mean. I'm so sorry.
Do we know them?
Yeah, we do.
This is a first time chatter.
No,
Okay.
they're not. They're in our Discord. Dum dum.
Are they?
Yes.
As M1. Do they chat?
Yes.
Have they been here?
Yes.
Are they new?
What about flat titty? Yes, always flat titty. No, they're not new.
All size makes the wood rise.
Oh,
Awesome.
God.
Where's my milk and cigarettes?
Where's my milk and cigarettes? That's insane.
People, including Hitton, took issue with the fact that Spoctor was tone policing her, having more
Bubblicious titty. Oh my god, that's right. We did have that conversation the other night. Fuck, Lazy. Lazy's the worst, by the way. We'll go back a little bit. Lazy's the worst, by the way. We're not even paying attention to this video because Lazy will say the most out of pocket, like sexual shit and go like tee hee ha ha funny. Aren't I a fucking chaos gremlin? And I have to sit there and be like, I don't know what the fuck to do. I don't know what the fuck to do. Fucking Christ. Lazy is fucking chaos. God, they're a good friend. Bro, that shit's on you, not me. No, you're the one that discussed how you would be drawn with tits up, ass down. Don't you dare fucking say that. I have that fucking in a stream.
Oh, is it the clip you showed me?
No, it's not the clip I showed you. You asshat. Don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare. Oh, I fucking love my friends.
people, including Hitton, took issue with the fact that Spoctor was tone policing her, having more issue with how she said it rather than what she
Really? Really? Heaton? Oh, tone policing. Sure.
said. There were parts cut out where she described far more emotional interactions with far less emotion. And keep in mind, Hitton was only one of the many other creators who...
God, what a fucking just a robot. He like, what happened to all this art, Jar? Was it because you burned every contact you could never get art again? Crazy!
Junkie had also lied about. This obviously annoyed a lot of people who were aware of what was going on, as they felt that Spoctor was being pretty dishonest in his representation of Hitton. Spoctor would later make a correction in a...
And what?
This is like the Powerball where I put a few dollars in and get 1 billion back, right?
Yeah, you gotta keep it. You have to
putting more
keep
money.
paying to get it.
You gotta prime the well.
Yeah.
I came back, thank you for ending her, Ash, you're the cutest to ever do it. Like him sweating witnessing how hot that was. I need water, Lord help me.
Truly what? You know, I haven't, because I was gonna say something kind of fucked up, but I'm gonna say, listen, hit on me more. I don't fucking care. Call me a dirty slut in the fucking things. I don't care. I am a slut.
pinned comment and promised he would also make a video clarifying this, but that video never came for months. Again, dishonest for him to not do so when it was such an easy correction to make. Spoctor's video talking about Junkie was what really got the ball rolling against him. His actions here sparked...
Blossoms, he's not even here!
Vlad, where the fuck is my $2?
Where the fuck is my cigarettes and milk?
New challenge, make Cloud you blush. Yeah, go for it.
to people looking back into the honesty of his coverage on Peaches the year before, and every time he was
They messed with my sleepy time calls, greater than.
Thank you, Jar. Thank you, better
Just
Jar.
Just take more meds. Take more pills. You'll fall asleep eventually. Take it. Oh, no, I won't say that.
Take all the pills at once.
Fistful of colors.
Okay, this is a small aside. YouTube thought Chris the Narc was suicidal for
that's
his
really
fucking jar video. It's so fucking funny.
You still owe me my Falgi coin and Op Block brand supplements I ordered.
It's in the mail.
Thank you.
Does this mean we can call you slurs?
Nim, only if you spit in my mouth when you do it. What happened? Essentially, Chris the Narc, like he made like a jar. What was it, like jar suicidal ideation video insanity, some bullshit name.
It's like the title.
Yeah, as the title. And YouTube emailed him. It's like, you are not alone. And it was so fucking crazy.
Call her a KVNT more. Do it, you little slut.
Okay.
Okay, you fucking Heaton's a cunt. You dirty little fucking bitch.
Nightmare on Section 8.
That's so fucked. Cartoon.
Invest in Upcoin.
Yes, I know. Invest in Upcoin today.
Invest in Dink Doink.
Dink Doink, you fucker.
He seemed to slither away from the criticism. It was totally unlike how he presented himself in a way of considerate neutrality. That was very clearly a facade, and only worked on the animation meme tweens. And speaking of them, during 2020...
The Upcoin is going to the moon. Boogie approved.
Who do you think was our first buyer?
Yeah,
Who do
it
you
was
think got
always
in on the
Boogie.
ground floor?
Oh god, Boogie's like one of our first streams too. That's actually really fucking funny. That's really funny. Oh, everybody, it's okay. It's DICE. For those who don't know, we are now at the DICE part of the video. Fuck me, I guess.
2022, several members of the animation meme community...
Greg, do you remember what DICE is? It's the cut cult of minors. Birdie enters it for like a week and they get worse. Whether it's true or not, there's speculation that it may or may not be, but there was the encouragement of self-harm, bestiality, and other things like that inside of the Discord.
There was there's
a video
Mortis,
by Amos,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mortis.
Yes, Mortis. Yes, I recommended it to Diesel to watch. Yeah. Yeah, it's a whole big thing. Amos does a really good video on it. You should look at that. It's a great video. Honestly, a really great video.
Including the aforementioned animator Birdie, became involved with an online group known as DICE. DICE was a ring around a Discord server where young teenagers encouraged each other to harm themselves and anyone or anything they could, and for a couple of weeks Birdie was a part of that. Spoctor would make a video on DICE and Birdie around this time, titled The Darkness Around the YouTuber Birdie, and again, to be fair,
that is a thumbnail.
That is a thumbnail.
Hey, listen, I made a better thumbnail than this. I did it.
Let's not compare, but especially when the subjects are different, right? But this is just I'm trying to figure out what's going on here in this thumbnail.
But I made a better thumbnail than this. I do a good job, Greg.
The subjects are different.
Okay.
DICE coverage seemed solid as he talked about the emotional and mental toll these actions would have on kids. But his second Birdie video goes out of his way to cover Birdie's controversies and seriously downplays a lot of his actions. This one seemed way more light on him and his past actions, even after all the degenerate stuff he had now done or admitted to. He also downplayed how much Birdie affected others whilst in DICE. But it doesn't stop there for Spoctor. Following the DICE video, Spoctor would open up a public DICE recovery server to any victim.
Excuse me?
Okay.
Kill yourself. What the fuck is wrong with him? You're a fucking YouTuber. You are in what? Goat said Spoctor and Birdie became friends around this time, and that's why he was so light on them. Interesting. Huh. Oh, for Deep Sea, I will do this for Deep Sea and Deep Sea only, because Deep Sea loves hearing cursed knowledge.
Following the DICE video, Spoctor would open up a public DICE recovery server to any victims of the cult. The server, named Koi Pond, only had a few adults, one of them being Spoctor. Already seems like a bad idea for a Discord server to have like a mental health recovery server done by basically no professionals from what I heard, but it seems that even the—
This is fucking Dan's burst. Holy shit.
Bully him more plaza.
Yes, hi, hello, thank you, and chat, you have hit another fucking goal!
Wow.
It's
crazy.
time to feed the puppers. It's time to give her treats. It's time to feed that dog now. On the Uplock stream tonight. Yes, everybody, it's time to feed that dog. You know what time it is. You also want another goal. If you want to see that dog get fed one more time, all you gotta do, lay it up. Good girl. Good girl. But yes, chat, if you want to do all the things you got to do, is just like the video or dislike it, like and subscribe. Thank you guys for being here. Let's see if we get all the goals tonight. We've done it before. We could do it again. Thank you.
The server setup was also not very well handled. I mean, they put Birdie on the fucking staff team. According to GoCasso, whom I talked to about this entire thing,
Oh, fuck.
Hey.
That's that fuck. That's the fuck. You're a Koi Pond veteran? Oh, you fuck. The Koi Pond shit is what led me to meet Heaton and Lio. Ugh. That was a fucking mistake.
God.
Ugh.
You okay? You doing okay?
The pink goat?
The server had no vetting or verification process for age. None at all. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure out how dangerous that is, especially in a place...
Thank you for your service, Pie!
Can we get some 07s?
Can we get some
Goat Cato
07s
service?
in the chat for Goat Cato?
They are a veteran of the Long War.
Yeah, they are. Greg can't say it that way. Greg, you can't say it that. Can't say that.
Why not?
I will explain it to you after stream.
A veteran of the Long War. the Chaos Legions. That's what they call themselves, the veterans of the Long War.
Christ help me.
Ties for victims of abuse and grooming. Spoctor would also co-run the server with a user named Jinx, a former member of DICE who Spoctor had grown close with over the last few months. Strange considering Jinx had already abused their pet rabbit and had planned to kill it whilst in DICE.
I hate all these people. Like, they're dead, right? Like, these people are dead, right? They don't exist anymore, right? Someone put them out of their misery, right?
I don't know. Why are you asking me?
I understand
Stop
they were
asking
in a
me.
cult, but Spoctor and Jinx's friendship was like on the level of found family to most...
No! Fuck! Not found family!
I'll never escape it.
I can't deal with this. Okay, we're continuing.
Of the observers, and this is not the person you should trust for running a server like.
So Trisha's Goat Cato at the time. Are you aware of the fact that Jinx killed a rabbit? Sphinx, who is this? Goat. Here not to argue. I just want to know if you're aware of the fact that they killed a rabbit.
Remember, the only therapy you need is from Falgi. He is fully qualified and will even recommend what Op Block brand essential oils will help.
Yes, the best
Thank
oils
you.
are the spicy crunchy oil.
Yes, spicy crunch. God, I'm hungry.
I was really good. I just had some.
Yeah.
It's all the greatest hits of the ACC.
It really is.
Falgi, how dare you make me remember the chart? Yes. Embry, update the
Consult the
chart
chart.
right now. Update the chart right now to include every single name we have already covered. So the Sphinx person then says the goat. Therapist says I shouldn't talk to you people. Bye now.
Good. Yes. You didn't even need to say that, but go ahead. Be gone.
Goat Cato is kind of evil, TBH.
I've
yeah,
been
it's
saying
true.
that for weeks,
Oh my
dude.
God, you know who's also evil? Ace. They should date.
Who's Ace?
Exactly.
Like this. Goatcatcher also mentioned that Spoctor and Jinx's only vetting system in the server.
Okay, I'm home. So, all right. Aside from Birdie, there were a few huge figures that I can't remember. The DID. Fuck it. Okay, whatever. I just fucking Children with DID. Don't I fucking... You can't be diagnosed with DID as a child.
DID, what did they do?
I hate you.
What did they do?
So let me get this straight. Spoctor makes a Discord server for the Dice victims and lets his friend, who killed their rabbit for Dice, into the same Discord with those victims. Yes! And lets them be in charge of them.
They do.
Wasn't for age, but for those claiming DID, or dissociative identity disorder. They were specifically looking for...
Yeah, they can't fucking bring their ID because they got the fucking DID. I'm gonna make Goat suffer for letting me know these words.
Those who were claiming DID that hadn't originated from trauma. The reason I mention this is because it was around this time that Spoctor had made a video about DID.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Did or diddy? Fuck you,
DID
bye.
or B Diddy. That's the craziest statement I've ever heard in my fucking
life. So it turns out they didn't kill the rabbit, but at the time the allegation was there. They did along with that they raped someone. However, they did / throw their rabbit. It's what the fuck?
Like the Birdie video, Spoctor's video ended up being a mess. As you watch it, you realize the opinion in the video was formed more from screenshots and TikTok videos than actual research and academic papers. His best source...
Did this guy go to school? Did Spoctor go to school, like, at all? Because it sounds like this guy didn't, like, graduate. Like, you know, like, there's some people who are, like, in the trailer. I feel like this person was in the trailer.
What, for what movie?
Through the video was Google, which again seems pretty insane for an in-depth video about a mental disorder, one that's been controversial amongst academics. But Spoctor seemed to be treating himself as an actual reputable person with this. At one point he compares being drunk to DID, which even I, with my limited knowledge, found very outlandish. He wasn't talking about alcoholism or something like that, just the state of being drunk. Additionally, his video also bounced in tone a lot. It felt like another funny hoo-ha internet cringe video wearing the superficial skin of a deep, considerate analysis on mental health. There are endless criticisms of this video, and if you're interested, you can hear people who actually have DID talk about it in more depth than I could ever provide. After some backlash, Spoctor would take down the DID video and post to his community tab apologizing. But by now, his blatant mishandling of mental health and recurring dishonesty had become somewhat of a pattern. The backlash from this and all the videos being made on him at the time...
His video was posting, oh, look at this person lying to you. Okay.
This shit makes Christian Law bearable.
Hey, Christian Law is kind of bearable, though. I one of these days, I will watch Geno Samuel's, like, entire Christian thing. Not on stream. I will just watch it.
You can catch up to it right now because he's really close to being caught up to all the current stuff, so he's taking a long time in between posts now, so you have a chance to catch up to it.
Good night, Mungus. I will tell the dog that you love them. No problem, Mungus. Thank you so much for being around.
Was what broke the lizard's back. Spoctor soon posted a final video and announced he was stepping away from commentary. But there was no apology or change. His quitting video was mostly responding to other smaller creators who had made videos on him. And in a call with Hopeless Peaches and Lyle Convoy, friend of Peaches and at the time pedophile hunter extraordinaire, Spoctor would be questioned on his various mistakes and seemed to brush them.
Wait, what?
Apology or change. His quitting video was mostly responding to other smaller creators who had made videos on him. And in a call with Hopeless Peaches and Lyle Convoy, friend of Peaches and at the time pedophile hunter extraordinaire...
That's so... The Lio Stray was funny. I'm sorry. I know. Y'all will be like, oh, I can't believe you did... The Lio Stray is very funny.
Is it a stray? Isn't that what he does? Or did?
It is what he did, but it's fine. It's so fucking funny. That's so fucking funny. I'm sorry. The call's hilarious. Yeah, I've heard that Lio hates Junkie. And I mean, not Junkie. Well, he does hate Junkie, but specifically Spoctor. So... this is the call where no. Junkie is the one who he threatens to get the Spoctor leaked audio, and maybe Lio deserves the fucking dig. It is funny. Yeah, this is interesting.
Spoctor would be questioned on his various mistakes and seemed to brush them off or double down.
Yeah, I'm here. Hello.
Okay. Have you turned your voice meter off?
No.
I think you need to.
No, I'm good.
You think this is funny?
Yes.
Why?
I do.
No, why?
Because I don't care.
You don't care. Do you know what we're here to talk
No,
about?
not really.
You don't care.
I have really nothing to lose. I've done nothing wrong.
You've done nothing
have
wrong.
made a few mistakes, and I'm not going to be put through the ringer for it.
Sure.
You guys are literally about to make a whole ass video on some, like, superstitious, like,
Superstitious
shit that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Who's you guys and what
I
video?
don't care anymore.
So if you're coming in here just to be flippant and be sarcastic, I mean, you're doing
Wait, so who asked for this call? Well, I'm curious, who asked for this call?
Yeah, if he doesn't want to be involved, why is he even there?
Yeah, like I always hate this where it's like, not that beat a dead horse, but Cameron like would do this shit multiple times. Peaches asked for the call. Interesting. Thank you.
for the wrong reasons. We're not here to drill you.
Is Spoctor's really a sociopath or something? No. This is an act. No. Myriad. No, this is an act. Like, this is putting on a brave face because he's stupid. Because if he was a sociopath, right? Like, if he was like a true blue, like all this shit, why would any of this matter? Why? Like, he would love the attention. He's not loving the attention. A sociopath wouldn't have taken the video down.
Specifically about your DID video. We're here to talk to you about some of your content.
Okay.
So what's the purpose?
Embry the World just tipped to 333. Thank you.
Embry the World tipped $3.33. I will be sending you my therapy bill for making me remember that ex-friend I had who sent me an end note over Discord. This hell will be shared.
Thank you,
All right.
Embry.
We will not be paying it.
And remember, chat, if you want to donate today, tip today, you know where to go. In the description, I didn't link it today, but in the description, you will also see our Ko-Fi and Stream Elements links. Always know that we get more if you tip there, but I don't really give a shit. That's not the reason. Convenience is convenience. It is what it is.
Purpose of all these shenanigans exactly?
Let me just put it this way. You're talking to someone who has nothing to lose. I've stopped caring about YouTube. I've heard a lot of terrible things about you guys from other creators, and I quite literally don't want to deal with your bull. How about that?
What BS have you heard?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think it does. Because if your friends are sitting...
God, they're both insufferable in this fucking call. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Holy shit. The both of them are insufferable. Oh, God. You fucking... Oh, my God. I want them both to fucking crash out. Oh, my God. This is why... Listen. Lio, stick to the fucking Thundercats videos. Holy shit, they're both insufferable.
And they're crying about things that you have no real evidence for. I think that's kind of silly, don't you?
Evidence? I'm not outing you. I'm not outing you.
You don't have to out somebody when you make a claim. What have you heard?
I mean,
like, yes, Junkie does sound a little pressed, and so he's just throwing things at the wall. God, I don't. Ugh.
It's sort of based on what I've heard, what I've seen.
It's funny because they knew way more than what Spoctor thought they did. This is true. This is very true.
And
let's hear
how I've been treated. So I'm not.
Treated by whom?
Really in the mood to.
Did I say Spoctor, not Junkie? Ah, fuck them both. I hope they both fucking. I hope Maggot Dick and the fucking this guy just. I don't know anymore.
Treated by whom?
Don't. Julie, what the fuck?
This is the first time I've spoken to you.
It's not the first time I've seen you in my comments.
I'm sure it's not, but this is the first time I've spoken to you. So what have I said to you? How have I mistreated you?
This is the first time you've spoken to me.
Yes, directly. This is the first time I've spoken to you. So what have I said to you that you think is so abhorrent?
What is the lizard version of a clanker? Cold belly.
doesn't really work. That's yeah. Cold blooded, cold belly.
I like cold. I think cold belly works.
Something about shedding skin. Something about
Molt monkey is fucked.
I don't like that.
I don't like that
one.
at all. I don't like.
Molter, I think is fine.
Argonian is fine.
Is he Argonians? God, is it?
Argonian dry
Emily
rat.
the World tipped $1.
Thank
You will
you.
pay the bill. You made me remember my friend that was the tamer version of Birdie. I refuse to suffer alone.
Okay, make a video
it's your
on them
friend.
and we'll react to it. Yeah, yeah, Embry, make a fucking video, you fucking chump.
I mean, I could pull up the comment, but I really don't care.
No, you do care. Otherwise, you wouldn't be stalking like this.
Yes, yeah, Holger. That's why I don't like it.
What did I say that you find so
You
egregious?
guys have a great day. I don't care.
I'd rather be honest and say, oh, I didn't care, or oh, well, I'm friends with them, or
Would you
any
really
other.
want me to be honest?
I would much rather you be honest because that's why I'm asking.
I mean,
you.
I guess like I said in the last call, I do have nothing to lose. It's a combination of like, it's like not really super directly related to my life, and also I know Creepshow a little bit better than I knew you at the time, so I would take a buddy's word over yours.
Would you take a friend's word over literal proof?
If they're a friend, I like to hold their value, the value of their words somewhat high. It's just kind of how I operate.
After this, he would apologise and log off indefinitely. In the aftermath of Spoctor leaving, opinion on him was still split. Some people felt he was level-headed for how he stepped away, others thought he deserved to leave. I feel drawn towards the latter. Spoctor put up a facade of genuine intentions, but he was very obviously biased. A lot of the points he made were just...
Fun fact, he brought his sister into the second call to keep himself calm. I don't like that fun fact. I think that that's a terrible... Yo, why he got a dino on his head? Pi, where have you been? Oh, Pi, you never change. You are the apple of my eye.
Just to appeal to the crowd or to those he was working with. It wasn't fair coverage, and he positioned himself as an expert despite clearly not knowing a lot. Even his Creepshow art video basically shows him just confidently LARPing as a lawyer. Spoctor's career shift wasn't maturing, it was skinwalking. Left untouched, his channel would fade into the background for the next few months. But no one imagined that he'd be gone for long. Sometime along the line, he'd probably pick things back up, maybe if it was just for fun. He'd destroyed his reputation, not his life.
Hey Fauci, guess what? His sister is 15 at the time of that call, based on what he has confessed to thus far. That what? What? Why would what? Why would you
play the video?
I'm lost.
Back in 2019, new allegations had been made against Spoctor. They never got far, only from a girl claiming to be a former associate of Spoctor known as Shy Gal. She had contacted a small commentary YouTuber named Manis, who made a video documenting
I know a little
her
bit
claims.
of this part.
Shy Gal claimed that she had discovered that Spoctor, who was 17 at the time, had been sexually interacting with a 14-year-old fangirl of his named Spooder, and that they went way back to when Spoctor was 16 and Spooder was 13. Shy Gal claimed Spoctor and Spooder's relationship continued past Spoctor turning 18, only ending when Spooder had a mental breakdown. Shy Gal also claimed that Spoctor possessed a flash drive containing explicit pictures of Spooder from as far back as her being 13. In a screenshot of a message between the two in September 2019, Spoctor claimed to have crushed and snapped this flash drive before flushing it down the toilet. But surely this couldn't be true. I mean, Spoctor had been cleared last time. Well, that's how those who initially saw this video took it as. Despite the far more incriminating screenshots along with context, there was not enough proof that the girl was actually the age that Shy Gal had claimed. So Manis' video was overlooked, bombarded with dislikes, and forgotten by the community.
How old was Manis's video? So Manis's video comes out in the interim when he's not making content. Okay.
but unknown to Manus, Spoctor was watching and panicking. In January 2020, Spoctor joined a call with the names Junkie and Faghost, made as a result of Manus' video. Inside said call, he admitted to a sexual relationship he had with Spooder that began when she was only 13 years old. Spoctor then confirmed that for some time after he had turned 18, he had the flash drive containing Spooder's nudes on his desk. Keep in mind, at this time, he was still 18 years old. That flash drive had only been destroyed a few months ago.
So he was well past 18 and had the flash drive. So Manus' video came out in late 2019. Spoctor was very much active back then. So that video went under the radar for years until this call resurfaces, or this call surfaces. What the fuck?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. What the fuck are you guys What are you getting at here?
Something that's bothering me. You've known this girl for a while.
Yeah, I have, obviously, yeah.
Yeah, and like very early on, we all first started talking to Spooder when she was like 12.
12, 13, yeah.
12, 13.
Again,
Yes.
I want to highlight this. This also supports the fact that even the hypothetical that Ponder makes in her defense video of Spoctor, specifically regarding him being inappropriate around minors who are far younger than him, because there's an argument about a 17-year-old and like a 13-year-old and a 14-year-old, like a theoretical like argument. It shows that like there are weird, like there's these weird caveats to the ACC and this community because they treat like people under the age of 18 as a monolith, and they're not. They neglect the concepts of maturity. They neglect a lot of stuff regarding these people. The fact that fucking Faghost and Junkie are being weird voices of reason in this call is fucking insane. I hate to say it, but even though Story's shit was bullshit as an op, it showcased that Spoctor was highly sexual and disgusting towards minors. How ironic that they were right. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like there's this like weird, like, again, like whether or not you call Junkie a pedophile, specifically being 17 talking to a 12-year-old, now that's we've discussed and we know the statistics of minors sexually assaulting other minors, individuals of a large disparity range, yada yada yada, blah 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 blah, sexual deviancy. Go Cat with the 10.
Thank you.
It's so easy and simple to just cut people off when it turns out that they're a freak or a predator. Nothing to put your reputation on the line for / sacrifice your own morals for.
Yeah.
It's sod.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. We've looked at the statistic and stuff like that. It's not really the point. The point is that you're all adults now, and you're still having these. You still need to have these conversations as adults. Like none of you have learned because it's so normalized in your community. That's the issue I'm having, and it continues to come up every time there's weird sexual improprieties in and around minors in this space, in the ACC space. It's very weird.
Oh, I see what this is about. Okay.
Yes, I want to know like the full story, basically.
You want to know the full? Is that all this is about?
Yeah, that's it.
I really don't want this getting out because it's just a bunch of like shit that I want to move past because it's a mistake I made, and I want to be able to move past it. That's all this is, because you guys know I'm a stupid fucking idiot, and I do horny shit.
Yes.
But I'm not a fucking pedo, and I know I'm not a pedo. Yeah, I was like 16.
Fun fact, Toastify said in a comment, I know the comment is there, I just didn't get to read it, that Stories and Pentagram knew of Spoctor's dating this minor and talked about it in the planned group chat, but didn't run with it because the minor was stupid to them. Okay, that's nice to know.
She was 13. It's only a 3-year age gap. Her and I, very close friends. Naturally, how I'm 13. It's only a 3-year age.
I don't care. No, that's incorrect. You were 17 when they were 13. Fuck me.
Gap. Her and I, very close friends. Naturally, how I acted back then. There's this fling that started, you know? Like, obviously, since I was 16 and it ended when I was 17. Did it get graphic?
Yes.
Admittingly, yeah, but, you know, it's all gone. I don't want it anymore. I don't want to associate with it anymore. It's disgusting. Even I look back on it, I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Especially after I turned 18, I was like, I had the drive. It was like sitting on my counter, and I looked at it and I was like, why do I still fucking have this? Because it was not too long after her and I we stopped talking.
You guys aren't in a fling anymore, and
no, we're just on good terms because it's better to be on good terms with someone that hated you. Besides, as I get
notice, and I remember listening to this conversation, and I want you to notice something. Yes, the on the counter stuff. Yes. But notice how he mentions wanting to be friends with this individual. It's because he's afraid. What is he afraid of? He's afraid of it getting out. So what does he do? He, asserts like a feeling of like kinship, of friendship. Sounds a lot. It sounds a lot like grooming. Again, that's up to you. That's up to you, by the way. But I think Lio has. Yeah, I know Lio says that he believes that he's lying, and I tend to agree. Very bizarre that this conversation continues to come up, and it happens, and this age gap still continues to happen with him. Very bizarre, and it's like even if the extreme is grooming, it is at very least manipulation to control a narrative, so they would never betray him. Exactly. When I say discs, bro, I'm old. Yeah, floppy disk, zips drives. I remember those.
Get older, I start looking back on it, and I'm like, I look at my sister, and I'm like, she's 15, and I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with me?
Yeah.
Why would you say that? Why couldn't you internalize that there was something wrong with you? Why do you need to look at your 15-year-old sister and be like, maybe I shouldn't have porn of a person their age? Like, why is that how you rationalize it?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
'Cause my sister is her age, and I'm just like, just want to be able to forget about it.
If it was just between you guys.
And like, listen, it's one thing to break off a relationship. Let's say that they were all that like let's say he was still a minor, and he wanted to break the relationship because it was that way. Or let's say that she was hitting on him, and he was like, "Ew, no, you're my sister's age. That's disgusting." Those comments about age would be appropriate in that context. This is not an appropriate place for the age context, but it sounds like I said he's very afraid because of her age and because of what she knows about him. Not the fact that it's inappropriate to date because of her age.
Guys, when you were like 3 years
Minors.
apart. Minors.
Yes.
As long as like that video that Manus made doesn't go out even further and no one says anything, because I'm not going to look at it. I've
Sounds like you're sweeping for somebody hard.
I'm not going to do anything. I looked at it, I'm like, whatever, I'm done with this.
When I was a minor, I had a lot of flings with other minors. I mean, but I'm 18. I'm strictly 18 plus. Okay? Literally, it's destroyed. I fucking crushed it. I wiped it, I formatted it, and crushed it.
Can you take a picture of it and show us that you did crush it?
I flushed it down. Dude, this was. Do you know this was like ages ago, right?
This was like.
This was ages ago.
Yeah.
This was like the beginning.
Very, you know what? Like, Very interesting that like Feghost is like, oh no, it's fine, like running like a fucking like it's a lawyer. Like they need to convince Junkie. Like they need to convince Junkie. I find that very listen. Junkie's an abhorrent piece of shit in his own fucking right, by the way. This is not to like jump out ahead of it. Yeah, 11 months ago. Yeah, well, guess what? That's the same thing that Limus did, remember? Limus was like, oh, it was 10 months ago. There was only 50 people and all these minors were there. It was just so hard. But again, like, I find it very interesting that they need Junkie to agree. Very weird. Good night, yes, Allah. Hello. Good night.
Pretty much.
All right, then.
I don't know.
Besides, even if you ask for pictures, what would I do? I could just take another buy a flash drive and crush it and say, "Oh, here's your proof."
Here's your proof, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
In this call and throughout various other conversations, Spoctor has directly lied multiple times, and to this day these lies have created excuses for him to be forgiven.
I would agree.
The main claim that he says in the call and repeats to Shy Gal and a video archivist named Nice Stories is that he and Spooder were just friends. Any sexual interactions he had with her were long ago, and what was shown here was the last of it when he was still 17, not yet an adult. These are all blatant lies.
But those are all lies. He had it when he was an adult. He identifies he had it when he was an adult. This is so fucking insane to me. And again, I want to highlight this. This was known behind the scenes, and they are talking about how bad it is to cover for this, and that they shouldn't even talk about this. Like, this is such a bastard move. And again, remember, like, there are and then I believe it's Manga Common with the FCK or with Spoctor being like, we need to talk about this, and everyone's like, well, I'm not doing it.
In Manus' video, he shows a number of flirty and sexual DMs between Spoctor and Spooder.
Yeah.
The date on them is seen as after Spoctor would have turned 18. Spooder would have still been 14. Not only that, but conversations leaked on...
Weird, it's almost like they were 4 years apart, not just 3 years apart. Fascinating!
Kiwi Farms, just before Manus' video, showed that Spooder said after Spoctor turned 18, he was still on calls with her and reminiscing on their relationship together. But hey, Manus, Kiwi Farms, you might be thinking that these are all unreliable places and claims. So how about a confession from the man himself? In DMs with Pondus Rocket all the way back in mid-2019, Spoctor confirmed that he'd received nudes...
And there you go.
There you go, yeah.
And there you go. And again, Ponder knew.
From Spooder whilst he was 18. How long ago did you guys share pictures? Just after I turned 18 was the last time. So you sent pictures after you turned 18? No, I was kinda hesitant in that, but she sent something. This immediately dispels the major defense that people have made for Spoctor, that he was still a minor at the time and still naive. He absolutely knew
Spoctor committed a crime. You know what? To be fair, Ponder's living up to the lawyer LARP. In more ways than one.
Knew it was wrong, and his lies to cover it up are evident. Hell, even in the DMs with the Nice
If the drive don't fit, you must acquit.
Stories, he tells them that the flash drive never had any illegal material on it. That's another lie, and I don't think I need to explain to you why what he did was wrong. It's a given. So, to clear up any confusion, Spoctor started dating a 13-year-old when he was 16. Their relationship continued up until Spoctor was 18 and the girl was 14. She was mentally ill, socially isolated, and the only reason Spoctor broke up with her is because she had a mental breakdown. Yet he still kept in contact with her. After he turned 18, he continued to sexually DM her and receive explicit pictures from her, and kept explicit pictures from when she was 13. Spoctor has directly lied about the nature of this entire situation to other people. Spoctor's admission...
Yeah. And like, this is like something really interesting too, is that Spoctor is consistently lying. Even when telling the truth, he's still lying because he didn't feel bad. He didn't... let me be honest. He didn't feel disgusted. He didn't feel bad. Because if he didn't feel all of those things... He wouldn't apologize. Why would he apologize? He would apologize to them, be like, listen, we can't do this. I need to delete this. I'm sorry that ever happened. But instead, he is worried about retaliation. He is worried about blackmail, and stays in Spoon's good graces, Spoonie's good graces, so they would never narc on him. Ever. Does that sound like someone who's apologetic and recognizes the depth and depravity of their own actions? Or does that someone who is willing to not lose it all?
Call stayed hidden for years until April 2023. Fegos, the recorder, shared the recording out of guilt to the YouTuber Lyle Convoy. He would soon release a video titled...
And Ponder let him back in. Very true, Deep Sea. Very true. And Ponder let him back in.
Darkness behind the user Spoctor Tech, including this call. The reveal didn't contain all the information we've seen here, but enough to condemn Spoctor.
Before we go further, I always think of I always think of the Mr. Wolf clip, the Dr. Wolf clip. For those who don't know or don't remember, there is a Dr. Professor Wolf guy who is like a brony, and he always goes, "Can't we not forgive the perpetrator and hate the crime?" I hate that man.
Call. The reveal didn't contain all the information we've seen here,
Yeah,
but
that fucking video, because I've seen it so many times because of Beckett. I've seen that fucking clip so many times because of Beckett.
To condemn Spoctor. The flash drive...
It was about Toon Critic, yes.
...alone implicates him, and it definitely hit hard at the community and Spoctor's audience.
So for people who don't know, Fegos did leak that call because they were backed into a fucking corner. Backed into a fucking corner and tried to save their skin. No, it wasn't Jar. Jar sent his other stuff to him, but no. Fegos was backed into a fucking corner, and they were still getting run off the internet anyways, and leaked it to Lio.
He was the guy who, for them, had beat the allegations. His previous situation was treated as a gold standard of sorts. Little did they know, Spoctor hadn't learned from his close brush with death, and was still the sick freak they once believed him to be.
Ooh, how are we feeling,
Spoctor
chat?
soon made a public statement about the situation, in which he made a number of direct comparisons to what had happened in 2018. This isn't my interpretation.
Truly with a 5.
Me when I let the predator back into the server cause my mine, a friend asked.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, I mean, yes, that is your L. That is your L, but it's Ponder's L to not understand and not really consider the actions. I mean, take it this way. At least you weren't in a strike zone.
He directly says Lio and Peaches were just as bad as Pentagon and Stories. He also talked about how people didn't understand the situation and noted that he and Spooder had grown past everything. She was now stunned at anyone attacking Spoctor. Spoctor also notes that he and Spooder had both been groomed when Spoctor was 16. He ends up acknowledging that the age gap was extreme, but he was young, didn't know any better, and it wasn't easy for him to tell right from wrong. Spoctor would sign off with a foreboding warning to young influencers, and soon after deleted his channel. His statement was not well received at all, and there are good reasons for that.
No, it's all running away. This language is very woe is me. It's not taking any responsibility. It's like, oh, being a young content creator is so hard. Yeah, really? You could just, I don't know, take responsibility for any of the actions and not actively try to hide it? I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Premier point was the comparisons to Stories and Pentagon that were so dishonest when you look at the two situations.
Yes, saying Lio and Peaches are bad as Pentagon and Stories when they had Spoctor fucking dead to rights is insane.
By side, Stories and
Fauci, please breathe. Okay. I cannot believe you are doing this to me again. All of you are doing this again. For giving me a chance to defend myself from things that I couldn't in 2018. Spoctor is not a pedo. You all have none of the information right. None of it. You're making me relive. Oh, he fucking woe is me. Kill yourself. Actually fucking, I don't know. Fucking film it for me.
Pentagon had been planning out an expose against Spoctor for months. Lio shows proof that the only...
I literally don't have the effort. I don't have the energy for some shit like that. Like doing woe is me posting, saying, you guys don't understand. You're all wrong. Okay, then fucking prove to us that we're wrong, motherfucker. Fucking prove to us. You can't. And there's evidence that proves that you have retold the story so many fucking times and you continue to lie. At a certain point, when are you going to stop baiting mental health? When are you going to start taking responsibility? I cannot stand people who do not take responsibility. It is an explanation, not an excuse. Take accountability, be better. And don't be a fucking pussy about it.
Of the information a few days before he made his video. Stories and Pentagon conspired to intentionally obscure Story's age to make Spoctor look worse.
Yes!
Lyo showed a video where Spoctor, of his own volition, admitted to everything and was cracking jokes about it. There are very little similarities here, apart from Spoctor being accused of inappropriate behavior. It feels very much like a desperate callback to the time he was innocent. Also, the screenshots he provided show a very different reaction that Spooder has. In the community tab, she's painted out as mortified and bewildered, but here she just says she doesn't really care. Even in these DMs, he doesn't really give her that much information about it all. His other major point states that he was groomed around the same time as Spooder when he was 16. This seems unlikely, especially considering his propensity to lie. But presuming that it did happen, that doesn't excuse him. In fact, it only adds to the fact that a lot of groomers and
yeah, and this is the thing too. Even if he was groomed, this continues to support my theory that the individuals who were previously victimized within the art meme community, the art commentary community, and all these people grow up to be the perpetrators themselves because it's normalized. And for some reason, the adults at the top never stopped to question why. And that's what ultimately incredibly bothers me about Ponder, for instance, and other individuals within the ACC at the time, because it just seems like no one wants to take no one wants to take stock of what's wrong with their community. They just want and it is not like accountability bullshit. I'm not fucking doing that. I'm highlighting just an annoyance I have with the space. And it's consistently come up and been the sticking point for most of their dramas. Right, Greg? Thanks, Greg.
Predators begin as victims of those same crimes. And Spoctor's statement said a lot, but at the end of the day, the allegations were all true. It's very clear that he shouldn't have been around minors with a record like that, especially if he stated that he didn't know how to tell right from wrong. Again, I want to stress that not only did Spoctor run a Discord server of recovering minors from a cult, but he got incredibly close with one of them whilst working on videos. After Spoctor left YouTube, he rebranded his Discord account and was found again on Twitter under the name of Spoctor Tech, still going to conventions. There are also videos of him wearing masks for puppy play, which I believe is linked to sexual interests like BDSM. Spoctor's bio still describes him as a software engineer and former influencer. His account still exists to this day, and you can find it, but its activity has been very here and there. The last tweet was on April 2nd, 2024, but the last retweet was of a post from the month before this video's gone out. Wouldn't be surprised if he's still keeping an eye on things.
Interesting. Incredibly interesting, Spoctor.
Possible return.
I don't know. Or maybe he just wants to keep tabs and watch everything burn. Wow, Spoctor, I wonder how that feels now, buddy.
His story was a lot. You can say that it was avoidable, incredible, fraudulent. But above all else, what I found was a recurring theme of false narratives and failure of expectations from everyone. From the beginning, people like Pentagon and Stories presented their experience as something it wasn't. Their true intentions were revealed to be malicious. On the other end, there was Spoctor. We first saw him as a sardonic prick making fun of kids,
fucking British,
only for his embarrassing private messages to be put on blast everywhere. His voice itself began disguised and manipulated. Then he switched to showing himself more as a considerate person, understanding yet neutral and fair. That also turned out to be a complete front, with the bias getting heavier. And even to the bitter end, he tried to present his degeneracy as if it was something it wasn't. Perhaps too fitting for someone who made content through the character of a lizard. With Spoctor, the truth seems to have been far too often camouflaged, hidden in plain sight. Yet the theme of false narratives doesn't even end here. It's been a long while to get to where we are. We've covered over 6 years of history so far. But what began as a surface level look into Spoctor's career has led into finding a cover-up regarding Spoctor's relationship with a minor. Turns out that several large creators in the ACC turned a blind eye to what happened, and in some instances, enabled and advised him. and in part 2 of this video, we will be discussing these leaks in detail. Until then, thank you for watching, and until next time, stay safe and stay toasty.
Let's go Toastify. This is only part 1 of a 2-part series where now we're going to look at the different animation creators behind the scenes who defended Spoctor, who believed Spoctor, and who are working hand in hand to make sure that he could stay around. Very big ups to Toastify. If you aren't already subscribed to Toastify, what the fuck are you doing? This guy deserves all the credit. Listen, Toastify, I love talking to the guy. He's really interesting, and you guys should watch his videos too. Greg, how are you feeling?
I'm tired.
So am I, buddy. So am I. I also really want a cookie. I don't have any cookies in my house, so I'm a little upset.
You have dog biscuits?
I am not eating a dog biscuit, Greg.
You mean another dog biscuit?
I am not eating a dog biscuit. There's no amount of money that is actually going to make me.
There's $100 on the line. You'll eat another dog biscuit.
No.
Make him eat it.
No.
He wants one. He said it.
250. No. 50 gifted subs for a dog biscuit right the fuck now. How about that? Okay. Yeah, sure. 50 gifties. Yeah, sure. I think it was the last time it was a 50 gifty.
Maybe. I don't remember.
No, it's again. What if I give 200? Rain, if you give 200 specifically, yes, sure.
You Rain. Get a discount. Only Rain gets the discount.
Only Rain gets the discount. Oh my God, no, I'm not actually eating that. But chat, I'm very excited for this. I already have a really good idea for the thumbnail for this one. I gotta work on it a little bit. But I have an interesting idea for a thumbnail for this. So I'm actually really excited. This is not the end of the content. By all means, this is only the beginning. And I'm very excited to see where we're going to go from here. So I want to thank everybody for coming out. I want to thank everybody for being here. If you're a new chatter or somebody here, consider subscribing. Thank you so much to everyone who donated. The top chatter and Leia's favorite is Metal Man for the night. Thank you so much, Metal Man. Metal Man always doing the doobly-doo thing, always one of the first people here, and always consistently doing things all the time.
Edit Falgi.
Put on the big boy camera. Put on the big boy camera. We're gonna see it in HD. See? You got him to blush. Too. Look at that. We're smashing them goals.
Rain has now beat Metal Man by a lot.
Metal Man has been dethroned. Get your clippers ready, chat.
She's staring.
She wants it.
She wants it. Chat, are you ready? This is for you, chat. This is for you. Fuck
me. What a good day.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it again. I don't want to do it again. I don't want to do it again, but here. Not again!
Eat it, you little slot.
God damn it.
Good times.
Oh, God. Well, we're here, everybody. We're here. I want to thank everybody for going here. Never challenge me again. Rain, I'll always challenge you.
Huldra Dancer became a member. Huldra Dancer celebrates 6 months of membership. Yep. You're worse than a cam girl.
I, unfortunately, am worse than a cam girl.
Worse. He's worse than Turkey Tom.
I am worse than Turkey Tom. I don't get Turkey Tom sub numbers, unfortunately. But yes, chat, thank you guys very, very much for being here. Thank you guys every single time. Bathtub streams maybe one day. But yes, chat, I'm going to send you guys over to Beckett. Tell Beckett we say hi. I know she's right there behind me. This stream is staying live, right? Yes, it does. I don't care. I've done it before on stream. I'll do it. I don't really give a shit. I'm not afraid. I do things for content. I don't fucking care. Who the fuck gives a shit? Gonna tell him you ate it? Okay, that's fine. I'm blue, dabu dee dabu die, da dabu dee dabu die, dabu dee dabu die. Goodbye, everybody.